Hopefully my overlay's still good. Hello!
Ooh.
We're in danger. That's right, Jeremy. No, that's not. Yes, that's Jeremy. Oh, I'm so confused by names sometimes. We're in danger. Welcome back to Grim and Perilous Studios game of Alien Destroyer of Worlds. We're back with the second session. We're in Act 1 still, and the plot thickens. We'll go around, do introductions. Everybody can tell the viewers who they're playing, a little bit about the characters, and go ahead and promote anything you got going on, and then we'll do recap and get into it. So Jen, you are up first.
Hey everybody, I'm Jen. I am playing Captain Silva, Beatrice Silva, and she is in charge of Charlie team and is doing something I don't normally do and telling people what to do. So that's been fun. She's I don't know. She's just in charge. She's a chain smoker. It's
true.
a stress reliever of mine.
For your health.
For my health.
For your poor health.
For my poor health.
Yeah.
All I got.
What about Jen?
Oh, what about me? I have a streaming channel called Pixel Prowler. I hit affiliate last night, so I'm super excited about that.
Yay!
I am part of the GMP crew. I do proofing and editing and play testing. That's it.
Very good. And Adam just dropped the link in the chat there for Jen's channel. Please follow. I have Mike. I have you listed as Dante/Oak. I need to fix that. But Mike, you're playing Dante. You're next. While I fix your name. And you may or may not be muted.
Totally muted.
So
You're
muted.
Totally muted.
Can't hear you, bud.
There we go. Yeah, we can hear you now, Mike.
Okay. I was about to say there's no line through my thing, so I was like, what? Okay. Anyway, I am playing Ruth Ann Dante, Private First Class, who is a bit of a talker, likes to use grenades as an RPG launcher, and is very good buddies with Hammer and rivals with Chaplin. Now me, Mike the Boss Bossler, I do play testing. I do Mechanics Mondays. I play with Jen on Tuesdays. I do used to do Queen of Embers and now Desperation Point on Wednesdays. So I keep busy.
You do keep busy. I'm having all kinds of crazy technical difficulties in the background. I apologize. Did you introduce Dante? A little bit about Dante?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Adam, you're next.
Hi, I'm next.
Sorry. Technical difficulties. I love them.
Yeah. I'm playing Chaplin, warrant officer, an open android, or an open synthetic, I should say. He does prefer to be called, I forgot what I was saying last time. It's been
synthetic human?
Artificial human?
Artificial person.
I prefer artificial person myself.
Mm-hmm.
Really good person, takes care of the team for all of their medical duties after he shoots them, because there's some sort of subroutine that's within his programming that can take control of him, and he's not very happy about it, and neither are the rest of the crew.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shock.
Yeah. So what do? I am the principal of Grim and Perilous, and I'm working on Radiator RPG, and you can find that a lot of more information about that on our Patreon, which we posted earlier with Mike. Every now and then I'll play some video games on this channel. So tomorrow I'll be playing Other Side, if you like strategy games. And I'm also on Jen's channel from time to time, where she'll also have some members from the Grim and Perilous crew play some games with her. I'm sure there's plenty more, but I'll stop there.
All right. Thank you, Adam. Jeremy, it's hammer time.
It is hammer time. I'm Private Nathaniel Hammer. I'm part of the Urban Pacification Unit along with Dante. We make people get in line when they need to get in line. And basically, violence is my friend, and it gets problems solved 9 times out of 10. I love Dante. My commanding officer tolerates me. And I also hate Chappie because Dante hates Chappie, and that's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Hammer.
Yeah, I'm just a giant nerd that loves to play games with any cool people that'll allow me to. If I had anything to plug, I would say go to Drive Thru RPG, check out
Yes.
Dan Dies at the End. It's pretty damn fun. For 50 cents, you will find some amazing content.
Yeah, Jeremy contributed to that. Did you not?
Yep.
So go pick it up. It's good stuff.
Drop it in the link.
Does anybody have the link handy?
Oh yeah, I'm getting it. Don't you worry.
I beat you to it. All right, I got
I'm
the
an
link.
irresponsible
Look at
plugger.
that.
Technical
leave the-
difficulties. I'm getting links. We're
I'll
doing
save
this.
the best for last for Ken.
All right, Kenny.
I'm that guy.
Don't call me Kenny. Ken, you're up last but not least. Tell us about yourself and
you can call me
Iona.
Kenny. I don't mind.
No,
All
I'm not
right.
going to do that.
Okay. I am playing Iona. I am the Charlie team support role, so I've got the big, scary smart gun. And I'm also the driver, I just found out while reading my bio, which I didn't remember last time. So Chaplin doesn't have to drive now. I can drive.
Don't want me to do anything.
Chaplin was my buddy until he gave me a bullet hole hickey when he went crazy.
But it patched you up.
He did patch me up, and now I am rethinking my relationship with the crew.
In total, not
we're
just
seeing other people. Yeah.
we're seeing other people.
Yeah.
It's an open relationship now.
And I am Ken Duque or Kenny Duque, if Matt calls me that.
No, I refuse.
I am a freelance illustrator, and I also do a comics podcast with Matt and Jeremy. It's called The Plewdcast, Plewd cast. And you can find it on Anchor FM or wherever you guys listen to stuff. We just started, so we just did a Ninja Turtles run, and we did a Batman Contagion run.
Very
which is
timely.
And that's it.
I just dropped the link. I forgot about that. Thanks for plugging that, Ken, because I forgot about it. You're a good man. All right, very good. Let's do a recap of what took place last session. Session 1. Where are we? What's happening? What's going on? And what transpired? Bueller.
So there we was. Our commanding officer calls us in. Blah, blah, blah. Distance. There's some people that went AWOL. They have information. Go get it if you can get it. Bring him back. Maybe we weren't supposed to kill him. We're probably going to kill him. We went to a bar, shot off a dude's hand. Captain talked to some people. Blah, blah, blah. Went to the marshal's office or something. I don't know.
There was a lot of Southern
Went
people.
to the bar.
Everyone had Southern accents on this
Yeah.
planet.
There were so many.
This mining planet.
Hello, darling.
Oh, no, that's Mutant Year Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds right.
But yeah, we did go to a bar. We went to a bar, interrogated some people.
The Eye of
Then
Oblivion.
Chaplin went nuts when we visited a jail cell of a antagonist, like a political antagonist,
Mm-hmm.
who was a Marine gone AWOL.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're on a mission to recover or find a bunch of AWOL Marines. 4 AWOL Marines. They're in your
And then we
sheets there. You
found
pictured it.
a wet monster,
Mm-hmm.
a wet alien, a
Is
hungry
that-
alien.
Is that kind of like a
And-
wet vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay, that makes
Chaplin
sense.
went
Sense.
crazy. His grape broke, and he shot me in the chest, or he winged me. And then we all jumped in an APC like, a clown car APC and drove away. That's basically what happened.
You-
Oh, and then we went back, and then the entire sorry,
No,
then
it's
the entire the jail place was all the sheriff's office was like totally empty and
the
creepy.
marshal. Everybody was dead and piled up in the jail cell.
Yeah.
Throats slit, trails of blood. Everybody was piled up in the jail cell where you fought the xenomorph and holding hands and dead. And you did not leave it that way.
Oh yeah, and we got orders to kill everyone. Like from the top. They were like, yeah, just take everyone out.
Yeah, from the top down.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we're here for. So
the guy you injured in the bar, you left them at the medical station, right? Medical
Oh, yeah, we
facility,
dropped
San
them off.
Rocco. Okay.
Yeah, we kicked him out into the snow.
And you guys drove all the way to the spaceport and then turned around and went back to the Marshall station. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got chewed out by our
'Cause we
CO
needed
got chewed out by their
evidence.
CO.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds about right. So let's pick up then. We're at the Marshall station. That's where we left off, right? And it's snowing.
And Chaplin had just gotten into the driver's seat.
Chaplin had just gotten in the driver's seat. It's snowing. The snow is getting heavier, it seems. It's getting colder.
Where to now, Captain?
See, this is why it sucks when I have to make the decisions, because I can make a really terrible one.
Captain, my captain. Oh, I'll put you guys
Just
back on
do
the
it.
map layer again.
I believe in you.
So you can see
Whoa.
where
It's
y'all
like the
are.
movies. It's like we're there.
You're
It's
at
like right there.
you're at the Marshall station right now.
And I don't think we alerted them back at the main base, did
Fort
we?
Nebraska. You called it in and they told you to get your asses back there and like get any
Collect all the
evidence
evidence. Yeah.
of this biological threat that they were. That was the whole thing, is that they went AWOL and they have biological weapons that they were going to give over to the insurgents or the UPP. And that's why you're supposed to stop them at any cost. And you revealed, like, hey, I think we may have found some of these biological weapons. And they're like, get the hell back there.
Well, we got back. I'm gonna flip a mental coin. Let's go to the
Okay.
medical facility.
Over to the San Rocco?
Yeah,
All right.
You know,
because my
Captain.
spidey sense are tingling, and
Captain,
yes.
right before we leave, I would like to drive around the perimeter to see if there is any sort of back entrance.
Yeah.
All
you
right,
would.
Chaplin, if you want to do that, we
Sympathetic.
can.
So I just take a quick drive around the
Around the block?
perimeter. Mm-hmm.
Sure. Now you fire up the
New
APC and you
We're new kids on the block.
drive it around the Marshall station. There's a parking lot in the front. Around back, looks like there may have been at one point a fleet of cars back here, but they're all gone. Probably out on call. If you remember the receptionist, was it Helga or something, or Greta? The phone was ringing off the hook and she kept picking it up, and there was reports of strange monsters and looting and fires and theft and all sorts of things happening. Violence breaking out all across the colony tonight. So you go back behind where the motor pool would have been parked. There are no cars back there right now, which is kind of weird because, you know, there was the old marshal in there and one of his deputies, but there are no vehicles now.
Are you getting me some help, Cap? Are we getting some doctors to look at this gunshot?
Sure, why not, Iona?
I had already taken a look at your gunshot wound. It should be fine.
Daggers. I just stared daggers at it. Pew.
I have
Former
a
best
feeling
friend.
things are about to go south.
Frenemy.
All
We
right.
should probably get some backup supplies.
Go south or very south?
Very south.
He's about to go very south.
Are you pleased with your assessment of the Marshall station, Chaplain?
Oh yeah, we looked in one of the interrogation rooms. We got some information about there's a rendezvous point. We know where a rendezvous point for some UPP bastards are, sir. I mean, we see that they've already come through here. We know that they've gathered some shit. It's my personal and humble opinion, sir, that we should go to this rendezvous, murder every last UPP bastard there, and gather whatever they have. It's win-win, sir.
I do believe that whoever was here that did this is no longer in the building. As you
Right?
can see, there are no cars in this parking lot.
In order for us to survive, I think we need to go to the hospital first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the
Yes,
captain has spoken. And line soldiers.
And immediately I start driving.
Yeah, the wheels just start spinning on the snow and ice. And they eventually grip and you take off down Highway 5 to San Rocco
Well, we
Medical
only go
Facility.
like 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can walk faster. So you've already been to San Rocco Medical Facility previously.
We
So
just didn't go in.
You threw a bloodied, beaten, hand-shot guy out in the snow and you left. So you make your way back to the small hospital. Again, the parking lot is pretty empty, which is unusual on a night like tonight, where there's all of this kind of anarchy playing out here in the streets. You heard the calls of the Marshal station, but there seems to be nobody out in the parking lot. It's empty. You can see the lights on the inside. As you pull up, you can see through the windows into the waiting area, and it looks also empty.
Does this seem quiet to you guys?
Too quiet.
Too quiet.
Dante.
A little too Dante.
Don't
Marines,
push it, man.
roll out. Find any medical supplies. We're going in, we're going out. We're going to get these UPP people next.
Affirmative.
Oh, okay. So this is just the preliminary stage to violence. I'm on board, sir.
It's pre-violence.
Pre-violence. I'm down.
This is martial foreplay for you.
It is. I'm gonna make. You know what? You're okay. I used to want to shoot you, but now I think you're okay.
That's nice.
I used to want to shoot you. That's funny.
Yeah, I get that.
I hear that a lot. Okay, so you guys just want to burst in the door? Just going to charge in there? Guns blazing, you take your weapons in? I think I asked you this last time in the Marshal station. Some of you left your weapons behind in the APC. What's the plan here? Well, hammer. I know where you're going
I
with
mean, I don't leave my weapons behind.
Yeah. Locked and looted. I'm going to
Is
hit...
it locked and looted or locked and looted?
Looted
You say
would be
tomato, I say
fantastic.
tomato.
I'm going to hit
Looped and
Hammer
locked.
and Iona on the helmets, and they can both take point.
Captain.
Okay.
Iona takes point. He doesn't want to though. He's
Captain.
side eyes. He side eyes Chaplain.
Yes, Chaplain, what's up?
I found this inside the station as I hold up a 12-gauge shotgun.
Well, I know we already took that pistol from you. Anybody want a shotgun?
I believe Chap is trying to imply that you may want the shotgun.
Is this a show of good faith, Chaplain?
I believe I have identified the problem.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
You've identified the target problem?
Yes. I do have, like I had said, a subroutine in me. And I have been able to at least isolate a certain portion of my logic to be able to break through so that whenever I am not in control, I will speak completely differently. And so I will try and give fair warning if I'm no longer in control.
Hey, Chaplain. Actually, you take front. I own a hammer falling behind him.
It would be my pleasure.
Absolutely, Captain.
Did Chaplain ever put a mustache on? Is this kind of like hanging off and flopping when he talks? Or?
It was on, but yeah, it's kind of like
He looks like Helga Pataki from Hey Arnold. That's actually crosses
my.
his eyebrows.
Oh my gosh.
so. Yeah, he takes the shotgun and holds it directly in front of him, nowhere near the rest of them, and he starts to walk in.
All right, you open the door. You're greeted by a front desk and a waiting area. The front desk is empty. The phone is ringing off the hook. The waiting area is also completely empty. You can hear some shuffling down the corridor directly ahead of you, but you don't see or really hear any signs of anyone when you first come in there.
Hey, Chappie, why don't you make that bucket of bolts of your ass useful and turn on the motion sensor?
Of course. And I turn on the motion sensor. I have the shotgun like unwieldy in my right hand and the motion sensor in my left.
You're scratching your head with it. You're waving it around and pointing at people.
Yeah. No, not pointing at people. He's at least that smart, but yeah, he's not at home with this shotgun.
Okay. So you turn on the motion tracker and bleep, bloop, bloop. And it starts to pick up a dot down the corridor straight ahead of you. You're in a waiting room lobby area right now. There's chairs everywhere when you first walk in. You're greeted by a desk head on. Looks like there's some restrooms to the right. And then there's a long corridor leading into the hospital itself. And this is bleeping down the corridor and to the right of it.
I point in that direction. I say, should we shout a warning?
Silva
Nah,
rolling
man.
for...
We
there
kick
a-
down the door. They know we're here. If they're decent people, they'll announce themselves.
Did you kick down the door, though?
I thought it was like a sliding open door.
Yeah.
Like it just opened when you
I
came
don't think
to
you
it.
kicked it in. You just walked in.
Well,
I'm
he,
just saying,
he
let's put the
metaphorically kicked it in.
responsibility on them, okay?
Is
They
there
can either
another
announce
option?
themselves.
Like you
I
said,
heard-
there's movement in one direction, and there's movement in the other direction.
You see movement, like you got a corridor straight ahead of you, and it looks like it forks to the left and the right, and you see movement on the right. You can see a blip moving around on the right from where you're currently at, and given its range.
Chaplain, go left. And I'm going to go ahead and turn around and back up so that I'm facing in case something comes from the right.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Chaplain, you're going to start making your way down the hallway.
Chaplain is going to follow orders. Yes.
I'm gonna.
So you got the
I'm
shotgun
gonna look
out.
at Captain, and I'm gonna be like, "Does the orders from the brass still stand? Are we still supposed to take out targets if we find them?"
Yes. Our team's going to be the ones responsible for that. They're all going down for going AWOL.
You got
I
it,
love
Cap.
you, Cap.
The three of you like high five at the same time.
No, I kiss him. I kiss Hammer. Kiss him on the mouth passionately.
All right. Hammer.
Chaplain.
I knew you guys were
Chaplain's
tight to
standing
know
on the
you were that
outside,
tight.
looking.
Told you, I'm really reestablishing relationships here. The military is my only family now.
I don't understand emotions.
Just
Hammer,
understand this.
Hammer was grown in a test tube. He is
Yeah.
a grown soldier.
He's perfect.
He's bred for
Never
this.
I was made to kill.
All right.
Not to kiss. You son of a bitch.
But you learn to love.
No.
I'm just kidding. All right, let's keep going.
All right, so Chaplain, you start making your way down this long corridor. There's no doors or anything. It just leads dead ahead and deep into the hospital. And you're
Like a
walking in this.
synthetic hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah. I prefer the term artificial person myself.
Shut up, hot dog.
Get moving, hot dog.
Oh, Ken. You continue on down the hallway. It reminds me of the quote of the session last time from Ken.
Man,
But
you
you
almost
s-
broke him.
Would you say they were rode hard and put away wet? It's the quote of the game last time. Thank you, Ken. All right, so you're making your way down the hallway. Shotgun out. Motion tracker atop the shotgun. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You're making your way down the hallway. This thing is coming towards you. It's coming in your direction. It's moving towards the corridor that you were going down.
Like it's cutting us off.
So you're
Or
going
it's
down a
coming up
corridor, and
behind.
it goes to a T-junction, and it's heading to that T-junction.
It's trying to cut us off.
All right, everyone, take cover. We're going to get this thing when it comes out. Hold your fire
Yeah. Oh.
till you see it.
Ah.
Until you seize it. All right, Chaplain, you're
My
continuing
eye.
down the hallway. Shotgun out.
Well, yeah. Yes.
Down the corridor.
Yes.
All right, you continue on down the corridor, and as you get...
Iona follows Hammer's lead just because he's sort of, trying to mimic his movements now.
All right, what's Hammer doing?
I'm waiting to see something and shoot it.
Okay.
Captain's orders.
I'm in the rear with the gear.
All right, so you make your way down. It's beeping. It's getting closer. As it's getting closer, it's beeping faster and faster as it gets closer to you. And it's just about to round that corner. As it does so, you see a middle-aged, frazzled-looking man in orderly's clothes almost bump into you and throw a whole bunch of folders up in the air. My God, who are you? What are you doing here?
Hello, orderly. As I turn away from them as I say hello, orderly.
He picks up the folders. What are you doing here? Why do you have a shotgun? What is going on?
That's none of your concern.
It is.
As I with the gun, I point to the Marine identification, point the shotgun towards the ground. If you'd like to speak to my superior, you can.
No. Can you help me? I can't find any doctors. Nobody's here. All of the EMTs are out on calls. We've got people here in the recovery bays that need treatment. Can you help? Can any of them help? And he points down the hallway at the group of you.
Marines, line up, form up. I'm going to go up to the orderly. Show me where all your medical supplies are and direct us to where these people that need help are.
No. I'll show you where the people... They're right here. And he points down the hallway that he was coming from. You see that there's another long hallway and there's doors on either side.
I'm sorry. Do you think we're just going to pull bandages and medical supplies out of our ass? If you want help, show us where the supplies are.
There's supplies in the room. What? Put that gun. And he takes your smart gun and he kind of try and move it out.
Sir, you need to step back right now. You're walking a fine line.
Yeah, Iona points his gun at his chest because it's got the M56, I think it's called, has the auto target, and he plugs it into his chest and bumps him away.
He backs up. What is this all about?
You're liable to get shot. Show us where these people that need help are.
Down the hallway. Why are you going to shoot me over these people?
Why don't you lead the way so we know where to go?
Oh my God. Fine. The doctor is busy over the examination medical bay.
His teenage daughter. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Can you come help me? We've got someone in there who's, I don't know, ODing on drugs. Someone else has a gunshot wound. Are you able to help or not?
Yeah, lead the way.
Fine.
Join the club, tough guy.
All right. He leads you down the hallway, and he takes you into Recovery Bay 4. And you see two figures on beds in there. There's one woman, and as you walk in, her thing is flatlining. He's like, "Oh my God! Shit! Somebody help me!" And he
out of the way. As I just push him to the side, and I go to help this person.
Okay.
And I say, it's impossible for me to harm, or by omission of action, allow a human being to be harmed. As I walk towards them, I just set everything on the ground and start immediately.
Sure. She's flatlining. So you're talking to her, and she's DOA. But you can try. You jump in there and get the paddles and try to bring her back.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yes.
We're in room 4. Does it go 1, 2, 3, 4? Furthest back? Or the other way around? 4 is
it starts at 1 and goes in numerical order down the hallway. It looks like there's probably 8 recovery bays in total. So you're at the midpoint. Down. Yes.
Great.
Cap, we should ask him if there's anybody acting kind of strange like Reese was. With that strange affliction he had with that hungry monster.
Go ahead, Iona.
Yeah, Iona, take point on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna monitor rooms 1 through 3.
Never volunteer.
You volunteered when you signed up, Marine.
Sir, you want somebody covering your 6 while you monitor?
No, let's both monitor.
Yes, sir.
Single tier.
All right. So he's picking himself up. This orderly's picking himself off the ground. It wasn't necessary. What? There's nothing. You can't do anything for her. She's gone. He walks over. He starts to put the sheet over her head.
Iona's gonna try to get his attention. Her attention, right? The orderly is a woman.
It's a frazzled man.
a frazzled woman man?
He looks probably like Bronson Pinchot. That's the best
Okay.
way to.
Wow, what
describe-
a way to describe someone. So he's got mental problems, clearly. And he's from a fake island that no one remembers.
Yes.
Okay. So Iona's gonna get his attention and ask if he's seen anybody acting strange. And he's gonna try to describe like all the symptoms he saw. Oh, I guess I didn't. Never mind. Iona didn't see any of that weird stuff going on. He like ran in
You
just as everybody was blasting on him.
you do have pictures of the AWOL Marines too to show.
Oh yeah. Oh. So he's gonna pick up the 4 pictures and show them to the orderly, Pinchot, the orderly.
Bronson Pinchot.
Yeah.
He looks at them. He squints. Yeah, 2 of them came in earlier today. Actually, Dr. Ledvin is he's looking at one of them right now in the examination rooms down the hallway.
Iona's gonna shoot a glance at the captain Silva, and he's gonna get her attention. Hey, Cap.
What room numbers?
I don't know. Go down to it's the other hallway. Just take it down there.
You were so helpful up until
So
we asked you the
descriptive.
question.
You know,
I'm trying
this
to look.
hospital's not very orderly. I'm
There's-
just saying, you're
there's
doing a
people-
really bad job.
There's people dying here. This man's got a gunshot. The other victim or the other person who's in the hospital who has not flatlined. He's lying on a bed and he's bleeding profusely.
Is he missing a hand?
He is missing a head.
Oh, wow.
This guy's been
All right.
nothing but trouble.
What caused
me,
this?
sir.
What caused this woman to expire?
She OD'd.
Cap,
gonna-
this is bullshit. Let's get going.
I'm gonna pat Dante on the shoulder and do like a motion
Got
to
it, Cap.
pick up medical supplies while everybody's very distracted.
Iona also does a motion to
Oh my god!
the synthetic.
I'll start raiding the cabinets. you
So
know.
there are cabinets in here, and the orderly's like, "What are you doing?" There's like bandages and just like everyday medical supplies, like nothing fancy, nothing spectacular in here.
So you can get
overpriced Tylenol.
Yeah,
you know, stuff like
exactly.
that.
He's, what are you looking for? What are you doing? Are you
Show me
robbing?
the sell
looking
the
for
room.
medical supplies.
Are you robbing the hospital? You're terrible. All you Marines are terrible. We're stuck
Where
here
are
because of
these
you.
people
We can't get
at?
off the planet. They're gonna come here. They're gonna kill us. You won't let us off, and now you're in here just taking whatever you want. Oh, Hammer
Punch him in the
smacks him.
face.
Oh, he drops to the ground.
Look, I let you talk to the captain twice. That was too much lip, son.
Roll me a
Too
close
much
combat. Roll me a close combat on this guy.
I will roll close combat. Let me find that.
dang.
Hammer doing what Hammer does best. I love it. This is what Hammer's here for.
Oh man,
You
I
cold
punched the
cock
hell
him,
out of him.
and he just drops to the ground. Bang! Head hits the floor. He's out.
Good job, Hammer. That's what I like about you. As I'm going to continue to raid the cabinets, like grabbing
Yeah.
bandages, you know, gauze,
You are horrible people.
any kind of like painkillers, stimulants, etc. Like good old adrenaline to the heart, you know, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, get some adrenaline if you can find some. That sounds good.
But yeah, Hammer's probably looking for some stronger stuff right now.
Yeah. Pulp
Dante
Fiction
knows
that.
what I need.
Dante knows what you like. Dante's
Yeah.
got you.
You figure that what you're looking for is probably locked up in a room somewhere else. The good stuff,
Locked
the
up?
hard stuff.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
on.
What Hammer's looking for.
Nothing's
It's
locked
not-
up around
It's
here.
not going to be available in these general recovery areas.
What Hammer needs, Iona has.
I don't know what
So-
that means.
So with the 2 of them, with the orderly passed out. The
Yes.
The guy from Two Perfect Strangers.
Woman, yeah. The is the captain still in the room, or did captain leave?
Silva, did you leave?
I'm still like midway between the room and in the hall.
Yeah.
Okay, you're walking out, and that's when Hammer turned around and cold cocked this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
And then just immediately turned right back around and follow you. Like, let's go catch this son of a bitch.
He's been super helpful. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
just down the hall. Oh my god. Like aisle 5? Tell me something more than that.
I know, right?
So I would like to do a quick sweep of rooms 1 through 3 real quick.
Sure.
Chaplain, would you mind doing your sensor sweep that way too?
I do not mind.
All right. You pick up your shotgun and your motion sensor.
Mm-hmm.
You turn it on, and you're not getting any activity whatsoever in the rest of this wing now, in the rest of the rooms.
The PDT's not showing anything?
Well, not movement.
1 through 3. We're at 4.
It's just showing the bleeps and the circles where you guys, but nothing's moving, right? It's a
The
motion
sweeps and
tracker.
the swoops.
Yeah, the sweeps and the swoops, but there's no motion taking place other than the group of you.
Nothing so far, Captain.
All right. Well, they said that this AWOL Marine's down there right now with the doctor. We're going to go down there, figure out where this guy is.
Very well, Captain.
All right.
Lead the way, Chaplain.
I'm happy to do so. At some point, I could use another round of repairs. As I'm still spilling some milk.
Oh my god.
What a needy synth. Oh my
I
god.
know. Does it hurt, Synth? Does it hurt to
milk?
get injured by a friend?
I was injured by multiple friends, yes.
Aww.
There's one up in me, Chaplain.
I do have pain receptors. I do understand what it is like to have parts of you destroyed.
Hey, Chaplain, you want to stay in room 4 or you want to go with us?
I should like to accompany you.
All right.
All right. So you guys head on down the hallway. You got the motion tracker on, I take it?
We better head.
As you're heading down the hallway in the other direction, you do see that there is a circle that's moving around in a small little contained area every once in a while. Not far, just almost like it's just taking like little steps or movements kind of in a little space.
That could be the doctor, but we
That
should
better
still
be the
careful.
doctor. Everybody locked and loaded just in case.
Yeah, I don't think
Affirmative.
that's the doctor.
For yeah, you totally at the T junction. There is a drinking machine there, and there's snack machines there,
Oh my
Dante.
god.
100%.
I want to see if they have any milk in there.
Yeah. There's some milk in there.
All right.
That's our Dante.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and put some coins in there because, I don't need to break it down just yet. But if it does reject my dollar, I will shoot it. So I'll put $1 in and get like a thing of milk, and then like just toss it to Chaplain.
So good.
And Chaplin's hands are full, so it falls to
Yeah,
the
and by
ground.
toss it, you mean whip it at the back of his head so it smashes.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll buy one more and I'll chug it myself and spike it on the ground.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Gronkowski style.
Just like a bunch of jocks.
You're like our personal bard or something.
There's that wit and humor that we know you for, Dante. As I give a forced smile,
Milk does a body good.
Yeah, Dante.
it does. It has a lot of calcium, which can be good for your bones.
If you're not
Chaplain,
fucking
get a move
robot.
on.
Yes,
By
sir.
the way, how long is that
Chaplain,
repair
shut
going to take?
Quit screwing around, Chaplain. He's always messing around. Playing grab ass.
Sounds like Chaplin. Why did they program like that? All right.
No, really, how long does a repair take? Chaplain,
Chaplain, they're asking you.
how long does a repair take?
It depends on how extensive the damage is, but I imagine it would take a few minutes.
And look, we got mission critical stuff right in front of us. I promise. We'll look at you later, Chappie.
As
Very
soon as
well.
we get to
Take
the
it away.
room, I want you to self-diagnose and fix whatever's broken. Can't have a broken doll walking around with us.
I was kind of hoping for a different D word there, like destruct.
Oh, whew.
So, do you want me to just shoot the room now, and we'll just pick up whatever's on the bodies?
It could be the doctor. He might know where those drugs are that you want so badly.
Why are
Sir,
we
your insight is priceless, sir.
All right.
I'm sorry. Did IQs drop sharply while I was away? Are we not going after the AWOL Marines and now we're just looking for drugs?
No,
we're
we're going to
gonna get the Marine first.
Oh
But
my.
if while we're there, if they can point us in the right direction.
Which is the
Sure.
order of operations.
Chaplain
right.
goes towards that movement.
Sure. You head towards that movement, and you are greeted by an area with 5 examination/surgical bays as you walk into this area. You go to the first one, you don't see anything. You go to the second one, there's nothing in there either. You go to the third one, and that's where the blips and the blops and the bloops are coming from.
I knew we'd find his blips here.
Lups, loops.
And inside, you see an examination table. You see Carvello, private first class Carvello, on the examination table,
The cake.
strapped down, and the doctor standing over him, getting ready to, looks like some sort of procedure, perform some sort of procedure.
Doctor, what are you doing?
The door, you go to try the door is locked. There's a small window on the door that you're looking through, an observation window, and you see this happening.
I'm gonna do like a really friendly, aggressive knock on the door.
You do an aggressive knock. He turns around, startled, because he looked really focused and really into this. He turns around, and he sees Marines, and he goes, I am just trying to save this man! And you see him, he gets all shaky, and he reaches down, and he grabs something from underneath the examination table, and he pulls out what looks to be, maybe it's possibly Carveo's pulse rifle. Don't come in here! I'll shoot!
Calm down.
He's shaking, he's terrified, you can hear it trembling in his voice. I swear I'll shoot you! I just want to help this man!
Calm down.
Beads of sweat are going down Iona's face, and he's staring at Hammer, waiting to see what he does.
We're here to find this guy.
Roll me a manipulation roll, please.
Ha.
While that happens, Chaplain puts himself in between Iona and the gun.
Oh! Do you want to
Why
push
would you
that?
do that?
Do you want to push that roll?
Oh, I'm gonna push it.
Okay, give yourself a stress and push
The
that roll,
doctor's
please.
gun.
Oh my god.
Oh, it didn't roll correctly, because you should have a stress on it. So give yourself a stress and then re-roll. Should have that yellow die on there. Beautiful! That's a success times 2.
Beauty.
You see him...
God, he rolls.
You see him, and he pulls the sweat away from his brow. He puts the gun down. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Fine. And he goes to the door, and he opens it up. Are you here for this man?
What's his symptoms? What's happening?
He came here last night with another one. It looked like they were in a bad fight. I did some blood tests. The other one took off as soon as I did blood tests. This man's test came back abnormal, so I did an examination, and I discovered something living inside of him. Some sort of unidentified microorganism. I don't know what it is. I was just about to cut him open and see what it was and try to save his life and take it out. Some sort of parasite.
Reese. Cap.
I'm gonna do like a sweeping side motion with my arm and push him up against the wall.
Who?
Turn it up.
The doctor?
Yes. And I'm gonna like move so my back's against the wall too with him pinned there and let whoever wants to go by take care of this.
Who's got something flammable?
Somebody
got
has a
grenades.
flamethrower. Someone has a flamethrower, don't they? Or no, somebody took
I
that
don't think
character.
anyone grabbed the flamethrower in one.
Oh.
Make
Don't-
sure to
Has
get
there-
his tags.
As they're all looking around at each other, Chaplain will just walk forward and start unloading the shotgun into his abdomen.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Dude, once he does that,
Make sure to
Iona
get
just
his
follows suit,
tags.
and he starts just Swiss cheesing that body.
Yeah. You know what? I owe you guys some
The
story.
redemption of Chappie.
I owe you some story points here. I gotta quickly take a look at your agendas. Dante, you get an. Yeah, you get one. Chaplain gets one. So everybody gets a story point. Just looking at all your agendas, you've all been playing them up very well.
Yay.
And how that works is it's an automatic success. You can cash that in and automatically get a 6 instead of
Nice.
rolling and having to do stress and all that stuff. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And you see him like, "No, I was gonna save that man's life." And he's like
And
lunging forward, trying to
I'm
stop
totally
you.
pinning him against the wall.
No.
I
I
punched him.
assume there's like the
Yeah,
blast of
I like
the
blood him to
weapon
the
blast,
gut.
Yeah.
To knock the wind out of him.
All right, sure. You cheap shot him to the gut.
I assume the camera pans to Hammer's face, and Hammer's literally just lit up by gunfire, like laughing like a crazy person. Yeah,
Yeah.
spittle in his mouth. You know.
This
You
is for
got-
your own safety.
There's nothing left but like hamburger on the table. You just decimated what was ever on there. And the doctor, he picks himself up and, "Why would you do that?
This is for your own safety.
My own
You don't want to see what's going to come out of that.
There was some sort of monster inside that man. Why would you kill him?"
Sir, you remember the brass's orders, right? Permission to oblige those orders?
What orders are you recalling? Which version?
Which
I repeat
you
the
tell
orders.
me. I remember, but I want to see if you
I
remember.
start to repeat the orders out loud. Exactly.
And I'm going to do like a child and do this over the doctor's ears. This is confidential, chaplain. Whisper it in my ear.
Basically, we're
write
supposed
it
to, like
write
I
it on
will-
a note and then
yeah,
give it to
all-
me.
So
all right.
as he's getting up from the ground,
La 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 la. Oh god.
Oh! All of a sudden, our ears bang. That was perfect.
Oh my god.
All of a sudden, he's getting up. All of your attention is either on Silva and the doctor. You hear a bang. You turn back. You look at Hammer. He's just grinning. Blood is splattered up all over his face. Pistol
brass's
smoking.
orders.
The doctor has now been eliminated.
So I've got
I wanna grab his
blood
badge.
and guts and well,
You have-
not guts, but brain.
You've
matter
got blood
on my hands.
and brain on you and all over the wall. And yeah.
Could have waited till I moved. He could have showed us where the good supplies are first.
Sir, I'm sorry, sir. Just a desire to follow orders, sir.
There's an order of operations. We weren't even to the second order yet.
Many of the things that I've done are against my nature normally. However, we did have direct orders.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You got to remember, Chaplin's not programmed for this. Something else to remember. He's just kind of willy-nilly going around the shotgun shooting people.
So long as not Iota again. Fodder.
This brings me no joy whatsoever.
Wait a minute. So you're cleared to kill the thing inside of it.
Fucking
Process
A.
of elimination. Carvella wasn't going to live long anyway.
He was a cake.
All right. Yeah, let's. Hammer will just start peeking through the gore, like grabbing dog tags, and if there was anything on them.
Yeah. Was there anything on? That's a great question.
He's a
Carvel.
private second class.
Private
While
first
they're-
class.
While they're all
First
doing that, I remember I found a piece of paper,
Mm-hmm.
and I just put it in my pocket right away, and I never read it. So I'm going to take that out and read it now in front of everyone.
Oh shit.
You've got one hand in your pocket and the other one's pulling out a piece of paper now? You got like 4 arms or something. What's going on?
It's true. I had found this piece of paper earlier, but we were dealing with the acid, and now that I'm remembering about it, and I just hand her Captain the paper.
Okay, I read it.
Where did you get, I don't even remember. Where did you get the paper?
Yeah, it was off of the first Marine's body.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you for reminding me. Reese's body. You open it up, and this thing is like crumpled over. It's got many folds. It's really old. Like you start to unfold it, and it almost falls apart. And you start digging into it, and it looks like it's an old breakup letter that was written to poor deceased Reese by maybe an ex high school girlfriend.
Loser.
Fucking
Well, that's
important
the way
right now.
the cookie crumbles, I guess.
Yeah.
Too bad we
still
didn't
have
figure
another
out where the
Marine
next
on AWOL.
Marine's at.
The
Well,
order-
they know.
The doctor did say no. The orderly said 2 of them showed up last night, and the
And one
doctor
of
did
them took
confirm that
off.
one of them took off after getting blood tests done.
Yep.
Which we need to get those blood tests. That's evidence.
So far, we're 2 for 2 for these AWOL bastards being plugged up with something nasty inside of them. My guess
Hell
is that
yeah.
other one's aware. Maybe they're all aware that they're carrying this ugly nonsense.
It's above
Mm.
my pay grade.
Chaplain, y'all fixed up yet?
No.
No.
You better get on that.
Perhaps if we do have time, someone could look at me, or should I resume? Should I attempt on my own?
You're not gonna like the way I do surgery.
I'm not touching the synth.
Anybody else got some medical training? I know I don't.
Just killed the doctor. It's
I
called-
do not require medical aid. I require communications
Tech-com, as
technology.
I call it.
yeah, it's Comtech. He needs Comtech to be healed.
TechCom. She said TechCom, Matt.
Yeah, I always say it backwards.
To be
I have
repaired.
zero Comtech.
Yeah, then let
I got a
Dante
goose
try.
egg.
I'm in
Sure,
that
I'll
same
try it.
department.
He.
Dr. Dante.
Doctor, give me the news.
Are you
Got a
gonna
bad case of hating you.
Yeah.
Chaplain, are you gonna allow Dante to try to Comtech you?
want to see a
And
little trick?
You do know, as I do allow him to. You do know that I do not actually operate off of milk.
Oh, well, that was my best guess.
I appreciate the sentiment.
What
Oh! Oh!
What the hell?
Snap. You're not gonna get. Go ahead and roll me panic roll, please. But you don't have enough to actually have something happen.
Okay. Panic. 3.
You do have that story point.
I'm good.
Hey, healing 1 is great.
You're fine. You hold it
yeah.
together.
I'm still damaged, but hey,
I just take some of the gauze that we have and just
Who
like
isn't?
wrap you up a little bit.
I still feel like you should have poured some milk in there, Dante. You can't trust him. He tells you it's not milk, but he's probably lying to you.
Oh my
Taste
gosh.
some. Taste some. Try it.
Could we assume that's banter?
I have no desire to actually lick him.
So you have the file for Carvejo in this room. The doctor had.
Mhm.
You can grab
His
that.
chart.
There, yeah, his chart. There are. He did mention there are blood samples.
Mm.
It was most likely a scan was done of him to uncover this thing that was growing inside of him.
Mm-hmm.
Best option
Does
is
it
to
say
burn
it's
the
like-
hospital down.
He's an
Yeah, we
American.
just gotta burn the whole
Wow.
hospital down to fluid all.
we do need to dispose of these remains.
I'm
Let's
sure we can
take
find a
that
body bag,
jack-off's
right?
love letter, burn it, and use it to light everything else on fire.
We do not need to burn the letter. We can, but I do have this. As I keep rearranging everything I'm carrying, and I pull out a cutting torch.
Oh my.
Well, hold on. I mean, we can always take what's left of them, put it in a body bag, and just take it out with us. Didn't the commander officer say they wanted us to recover anything?
Anything that we could. That is correct.
So
Yeah, we could take him with us. That way I have something to show.
Should we take the doctor as well?
Nope, that was just a
No.
witness.
Do you mind
Just a
turning your little motion
casualty.
sensor on that corpse real quick? Just for peace of mind.
I do not believe that the motion sensor would be sensitive enough for this. However, some of the
If there's
medical
something
equipment.
still inside them, I'm just asking nicely.
What I'm offering is perhaps some of the medical equipment that is here can do some scans. This is a hospital, after all.
Do you know how to work that equipment?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
We
Oh.
also need to
Chaplain.
find the file on the other
Blank stare.
the other Marine, right?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Iota. Give him a hand.
Iota. No. I don't give one iota.
Why?
Help Chaplain with whatever they need.
If I'm being honest, sir, I don't want that body in with us. We don't understand whatever this parasite is.
Noted.
We should gotta quit screwing around. Let's just bug out and call it even. Like get the body, get out, go after the other Marines.
Yeah.
Quit screwing around in this hospital.
We know a rendezvous point where there's people that need killing.
Did you not need me to scan the doctor's body?
I wanted it scanned.
Hey, Dante,
Yeah.
you're standing there. You get just like a terrible case of indigestion, and you start
Yeah.
scratching and rubbing your stomach, and it's kind of like, oh, you start looking for some like antacids or something.
Like the milk and antacids I had earlier.
Yeah, exactly. It seemed to
My
relieve
God.
a little bit.
Chaplain, check that doctor.
I'm sorry.
Give him a hand, Iota.
So we are scanning the.
Iota.
Okay.
I love it. You're now
I'll put him-
Iota.
I will put him on the table and begin some scans.
I'm roughly pushing Chaplain around at this point. Like I'm being unnecessarily rough. Like if you know, I'm being sort of cold to him.
All right, you like take the body of the dead Marine off the examination table. You put the doctor on, and you initiate a scan. The scan does not bring up anything abnormal whatsoever.
Okay, cool.
Nothing, Cap.
Thank you for your assistance, Iota.
Fuck off.
I want to take the doctor's badge and any key cards he has on him.
Yes, you can. He has the highest level clearance
Yeah.
key cards to get anywhere you want in this hospital.
Do we notice
Oh,
that
yeah.
Dante's like acting like he's in pain? Also, sorry, Adam.
Huh?
I said also, I'm sorry. I said fuck off. I feel really bad.
We love Adam.
I understand.
But Chaplain-
role playing. It's fine.
Everybody except for Dante, you can make me an observation roll. How about that?
All right, observation. So many ranks in shooting, not so many ranks in observation.
Oh, wow. Chaplain, Silva. Hammer's oblivious. He's just here to kill. And Iona, if you want to.
Where's? Oh, there it is. It's my wits, right? So it just automatically goes to wits if I don't have it.
Yes.
Sorry, I
That's
hate
correct.
this character sheet.
All right, so all of you but Hammer noticed
Nice.
that Dante's been like scratching at his chest, and he was downing some antacids back in the observation room where you guys cold cocked that orderly, chugged milk. You know, that's unusual for Dante because Dante's all against consuming the breast milk of other animals other than humans.
He's lactose intolerant.
he thinks it's disgusting.
Dante's fine.
So this is unusual.
Dante's
This is,
fine.
you're like,
You drink something weird at the bar, Dante?
I had some like really spicy Indian food, and it's just not agreeing with me.
Do we need to scan Dante?
Kiki.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a side eye at Dante and a side eye at Chaplain.
Listen, I got my medical discharge. I was fine.
When was your medical discharge?
Like 2 days ago.
2 days. That's a long time. Things change.
Yeah, like the Indian food I had last night.
Let's just get you up
We didn't
on
say
this table since
explosively.
we're here.
Sponge out of your body.
Jeff, where's that flamethrower?
I mean,
You can make a command roll, Silva, and I'll let you
Oh,
do
yeah.
an opposed roll, Dante, to try and. Or Silva, do you have a special ability, don't you? You can
Yeah,
command
she
them.
does.
Yes, I
You
do.
you could use it. You could pull rank and force Dante to get on that damn table. Is that what
So
you're
I
doing
have
here?
to wait to see what he rolls first?
No, what's your ability? I think your ability just automatically, if you succeed, you force them to get on the table, don't you? Or like
Yeah,
do
that
what you
command
ask.
ability.
Field
But-
commander
I get to do it
Mhm.
twice, basically. But that's in combat.
can use to give orders in combat as a fast action. Field commander. Yes.
Hey.
That's right.
Isn't-
So you roll command, you got 1 success. Do you want to push it before Dante makes an opposed roll?
Yes.
And tries to... All right, give yourself a stress, and we'll try to defy orders here. If Dante wants, I'm giving you the option, Dante. You
Sure,
can...
I'll and why not? It's fun.
It wouldn't. It makes more for an alien movie if he does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Dave, thanks for dropping in. All right, make me a panic roll. You got 2 successes, but make me a panic roll, Silva. You're gonna be fine. You're not gonna exceed the number to have anything happen.
Can you tell me where it is on?
I think
this
it's at the
sheet?
top of the sheet, somewhere in the middle. There should be a panic button.
Ah, got it.
We winning? Yeah. They're winning. Oh, 7. Something does happen. Nervous twitch. Your
Great.
stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs within short range increased by 1. So give yourself another stress.
Yay.
And who's standing around Silva and Dante? Well, Dante, you're gonna get one because you're arguing with Silva. Who else is just kind of like standing right around them here?
I mean, I completely failed my observation. So Hammer's just waiting
Yeah, that's-
impatiently for us to go kill somebody.
that's
Come
fair.
on, we have a rendezvous point. What is this Mickey Mouse bullshit?
Yeah, right as this was happening, I actually was typing in
Dave!
the chat that I was
Dave,
backing
thank you
up
for the
as far as I could.
subscription.
Aw, isn't
Dave,
it
you're
cute?
you're a first subscriber. Thank you so much.
Oh wow! Thank
yeah.
you.
Thanks, Dave.
First subscriber on the channel because we just hit affiliate this week, so we can now have
Oh,
subscribers.
yeah.
All right, so Iona backs away slowly, getting as close to the corner of the room, vantage point as he can. Okay, perfect. All right, so you each take a stress. Dante, I will allow you to roll manipulate.
Manipulate?
Manipulate.
Sure, we'll give it a
Manipulate.
shot.
Do you want to push it?
No.
No? All right, so Dave, thank you for the follow also. Get on that table, Dante. Get
All
on that table.
Dante gets on the table. I mean,
But do you do it like? How do you get on the
begrudgingly.
table?
Yeah.
He disrobes, puts on a gown,
Oh, yeah.
ensures he does not
Yeah.
do up the back of it.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm a Marine. I'll just strip naked. I don't need a gown.
No, you
Not
can just get on
wuss.
the you can get on the table in
Tough
your,
guy.
in your fatigues, you know. So you get on the table, and
That's
Chaplain,
not
are
what he
you?
said, Matt. He
Chaplain,
said he was naked.
all right, buck naked. Chaplain, you're initiating the scan.
Mm-hmm.
You start doing the
Ah.
scan, and as you do so, you find some sort of strange parasitic creature living or in Dante's chest cavity. Very, very much similar to what was described in the doctor's notes of what was in Carveo's chest.
Son of a bitch.
My eyes obviously twitching at this point.
I talked to Dante first of saying there is something inside here. It is similar to what they had. I'm not familiar with all of the parasites biology, but I can attempt to cut it out.
Do it. Cut it out.
Reading the doctor's notes, you can look at what he wrote from his findings, and it says that he wrote that it seems like there's some sort of quote unquote monster inside, growing inside of them. The thing's biology is superseding theirs and turning them into a monster. It has developed venom sacs around the tonsils, which, if they bite another creature, would most likely transmit whatever is also growing inside of them. And he recommended that removal and cryosleep in a chamber would be the best solution.
It appears that the creatures that we had encountered have the parasite within their glands, their tonsils, and that is how they pass the parasite around, from what the doctor's notes are. I can remove this, but the doctor also recommends cryosleep afterwards.
We ain't got time for cryo sleep. Just
I will
cut it
do-
out.
I will do the best. That
Hammer,
is possible.
Hammer, you're kind of torn here. This is your buddy. Like, what? You're used to just shooting and looting everything that has come in contact with this thing. Now, your best friend.
I look Hammer in the eyes, and I go, if things go bad, you put me down.
I got you, Dante.
You don't let me go out like one of that fucking traitor in that prison cell. You put me down.
Oh no. When you go down, you're still you.
I hand my shotgun over to Iota.
Yep.
This is sort of a serious
And it was the
moment.
last
So
thing you did.
Iona's going to actually settle up to Chaplin, sort of like how they used to be when they were friends, and he's going to try to help him out the best he can to help out Dante.
You gonna
And
gown
I'm just
up?
taking aim with the smart gun, ready to blow my best friend away.
I have a question.
Yes.
Still in Act 1, but this is our second game session. Do we get to use our signature items still?
You get them once per act.
Dang!
Mm.
Okay, because I
If
would
you-
totally be smoking right now.
Yeah, you can use it just for like role playing
Yeah,
effect. That's
I'm just
fine. You can
gonna-
have a
I'm just
pack of
gonna
cigarettes
suck
you're
on
lighting
it, I
up. and-
guess.
Chaplain, like this should be a
Pellet.
sanitary environment. You're gowning up, and maybe Iona is next to you, and the captain's lighting up a cigarette in the corner.
Yeah, and totally smoking in the operating room because
Yeah,
you know
that's how you roll.
80s movies were filmed. I mean,
Yes.
the Alien
Yeah.
movies were filmed in the 80s. So
Yeah.
it totally happened.
Oh, for sure.
Would you say that she's got one hand in her pocket and the other is holding a cigarette?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Two for two.
All right.
Alonso
So,
said.
do you have any training in medical aid, Ken?
Iona does
Iona.
not, but he does have 4 empathy. Which is pretty good. It's
can't-
based on empathy. I don't know why, but
You
it
can
is.
talk them down.
Is assistance based on like?
You have to have the skill, and then it gives you an
Okay.
extra die.
Okay. Well, still, Chaplain will be pleased to have an assistant, and
Is there a surgical kit around?
I have one.
Iona
okay.
rubs your shoulders as you perform the.
So that should give you the +1. I'm sure you know that. But
Yeah.
Yes, there are surgical kits available here.
Yeah.
You'll find those no problem, especially in an operating room.
Do we need to give him something?
There are sedatives here. You can put them under.
And the med kit is that just simply so you can do this stuff, or
You've got all the gear here. You don't need a med kit. You've got everything here to perform surgery. Like, I'm just going to have you do a medical roll, and
Okay.
that's it.
well, the surgical kit gives you a +1. That's the only reason.
Do you-
I'll give you a +2 because you've got all the proper gear.
Wow.
You're in a hospital.
What a
You're
guy.
in an operating room.
okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, I will do what is best for his health.
All right, so you put Dante to
Also, I just
under?
want to point out that if I'm helping, I do also give him a +1. But
Give
if
him-
you want to be like, that's what the +2 is, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what the plus. No, I'll give you a +3. I'll give you a +3
Wow.
as you start cutting Dante open.
Ah,
Matt, that's so
Uh,
nice of you.
that's so nice of you, Matt. I'm so
Yeah.
dead.
It will have to
So
be
nice.
Yeah.
the anesthesia will have to be general because local will not cover what I need to do.
All right.
Just pulls out a giant mallet, cartoonish mallet.
All right. So yeah, are you ready to do this?
Yeah, go ahead. Make me your medical roll with a +3.
But I bite down on something.
I was like, oh, you don't have
And-
any stress. You can't get stress. You're a
Right.
rabbit.
Now, I would be willing to use a story point if we want to try and do better. Story points are rerolls.
No, they're automatic passes.
That's an automatic
Mhm.
success.
Oh. Well, then that would give me 3 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use this story point just because I want to have 3 successes.
Okay. Just because I need to have 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
All
It's
right.
Immaculate surgery.
So
Yeah.
you go in there. You got your tongs. You got your scalpel. You're ready to cut into this
You got
thing as
lettuce.
delicately as possible. So your lettuce.
Salad bowl.
You
Salad
find
fingers.
you find where it connects and it's wrapped around like his chest bone, and you start to slowly cut into it. And as you do so, its blood splurts out and starts like eating, like the blood you saw in the xenomorph that you fought in the jail, eating through his skin, burning through.
Yeah, so I can't remember what exactly counters acid because I'm not great. I
Never
am not
eating
that,
Indian
but-
food again.
Yeah. I know that there is something that can
It's a lie. I love it.
help neutralize.
We need a
it.
base. We need more milk.
Yeah.
Get all the milk.
I knew the milk was necessary.
Yeah.
Bleed in his blood. We need you to bleed your milk in his blood.
Ew.
I mean, if that's
Why
what
is it the Mutant Year Zero group always tries to shoot their fluids into someone else's mouth?
if that's what it takes, he would sacrifice his own some of his own in order to make sure that it's not going to keep hurting Dante. Like,
Dante, it ain't looking good, man.
well, he
I
should.
mean, I
be
can go. I can
under.
go rush out and get milk. Do we really want me to go get milk if we think it'll
this
help?
thing is eating through. Let's roll some acid damage for this thing because it slows down over time, but it is eating through Dante's body where you cut, and your knife, your scalpel, is just like melted. There's no blade left there anymore where you cut in.
How badly does Dante like scream out in pain? Is this just like
Dante's
horrible?
under. Dante's out, right? You put Dante under, didn't you,
Yeah, it had to
Chaplain?
be full body. Yeah, not local.
What I mean to say is, like, to an untrained eye, how bad does Dante look as this acid starts
You're
going?
saying how much would you shoot him?
It looks bad. As soon as you see acid shoot out and start burning through Dante's innards
Mm-hmm.
and onto the operating table, and Chaplain holds up the knife in disbelief, and it's just kind of like dripping. The metal is dripping off the knife.
I promised.
All right. You unload on poor Dante. Chaplain, all of a sudden you hear the shots ring out. You step back, and Dante is just shot. The machine flatlines. The monitor. And Dante is dead.
I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
That was unnecessary.
Holy shit.
And then out of Dante's
Fuck
hands
you, Chappie, I
drops
promise.
his discharge papers because this was his last mission.
My God.
F in the chat for Dante.
Rip.
So Iona's gonna pick it up and he's gonna look at everyone and be like, he was about to get out. He was gonna be part of the first couch company.
He was about to get out. That's right,
2
Dante.
weeks from retirement.
He was 2 weeks from retirement.
No way.
Dave's right.
No way. He was.
This was Dante's last mission. That's Dante's backstory. I forgot about that.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Oh my god.
He was 2 weeks away from retirement, and then his best friend killed him. Yeah.
Hey, Marines for life, right?
Tool for this rigs.
I'll tell you
Hammer's
what.
gonna go over to one of the empty booths here and just shove another stim pack in one of his arms.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
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 totally
too
within
much.
character. You guys see, like, he doesn't even hide it anymore. You were putting your toes last time. You just right there in the arm. You don't even care.
You're doing it right in your eyeball.
Just kind of do the thing where like he is openly crying, but his face looks completely furious.
He's mainly crying.
Yeah.
Chaplain, are you saying he could have been saved?
He looks over at Hammer like as if he is trying to figure out whether or not he should say, and then he remembers, oh yes, this is a question from a direct officer. It's like, I do believe that he could have been saved.
How so?
Well, there are liquids that counteract the burning nature of acid. And I am trying to look that up because, well, Adam is not a chemist, but I do know it exists.
I am also, you guys, so you take a stress whenever a member of your crew attacks another member of your crew. Thank you for all the follows, everybody.
Oh my.
It took some PvP also. We're getting follows rolling in now.
Thanks, guys.
Go ahead and take a stress,
sorry.
everybody, for shooting and killing Dante. Thank you again for all the follows.
Nice.
PvP. Here we go. All right,
So,
everybody takes a stress.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he asked me to.
Uh,
Yeah.
So
No,
Iona
yeah.
needs to lose a little bit of stress. Like I need
Yeah.
to.
I feel really
Well, I'd
bad.
help
I'm
out,
so
but
sorry.
I'm kind of dead. Sorry.
No, I know.
I'll haunt you. Does that count as banter?
He's gonna start sort
Probably.
of, like backing up and freaking out, sort of like muttering to himself I think his signature item is a postcard of the North Shore. So he's gonna pull out this like old photo from his helmet and stare at it, and then like sit down in the corner and like just sort of mutter to himself.
Yeah, you zone out. Well, like they're shouting at
zone
each
out.
other. Chaplin's explaining that something could have like helped him and
Like, you can-
neutralized
like, the
this, and you
the din of everything just goes away, and you can hear like seagulls and like the water.
I love it.
And there's like flashes of like him laughing in the sun, and then like like people surfing.
Sir, don't we have a location with insurgents to kill, sir?
I take out a second cigarette to no avail, and I start smoking that one too.
2 cigarettes in your mouth at the same time.
I do
Yeah.
believe if we come
Like,
You
across
have a whole
Double
pack in your
handle.
mouth. Yeah.
I do believe if we come across this situation again, we should procure some baking soda first.
Well, get on it, Chaplain.
All right, so you've killed Dante.
So helpful.
Tradition of people dying in the Tuesday night game, they reveal what their agenda was. So, Mike, do you want to let everybody know what Dante's agenda was for Act 1? That's all you ever got to see.
Yeah, so his Act 1 agenda was that the USCMC is the best of the best. So much better than those corporate commando wannabes. Be professional. You want to leave the corpse looking good, and this is your last time out.
So badass.
And I had, and then Matt revealed to me that I had acid reflux and that your back has been hurting for a few hours now. And you start feeling pain in your chest, like +1 stress. And then you taste a bit of bile, burning, and squeezing sensation in your chest, like a knot right behind your breastbone. So that's why I was eating antacids and drinking milk and doing stuff like that.
You tried so hard to tell us, and
so-
we didn't listen.
With because this is cinematic mode, right?
Yes, it is.
So in cinematic mode, does he still get to play like as someone else? Or?
So we have the other crew members. They're there. They're riding around in the APC. So you have what? Who do we got left to choose from? Mason is available, and Zujimiski.
Yeah, my buddy.
You have 2 characters available, Mike, and I'll share their Act 1 agendas with you, and you can pick them up because they're the way it's written. Like, we are going to lose people along the way, so you have backup Marines.
Nice.
They're
Nice.
in the APC with you the whole time. Like, they know what's going on. They're on the mission. They're just like hanging back in the APC while the others while you go in.
I feel like Hammer would really like Majewski or Zimajewski or whatever his name is.
Well, that's the whole character quirk, is that nobody can say his name right, and that's why he hates everybody. That's literally what's written on his character.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take that guy. Sure.
Do you want to be Zimajewski?
Zimajewski? Yeah,
His buddy is no one. They all piss you off. Your
Right.
rival is Hammer.
right.
So we went from being best buddies
Yeah.
to now
You
we
piece
hate
of shit.
each other.
You just
Yeah.
shot another Marine.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's a
you
good
shut
angle.
You shut up, Juice. You weren't there.
Juice. Don't squeeze the juice. All right. Why don't you go ahead and read off to everybody while I share your agenda? Read off the little bio there about Zmajewski.
All right. So, assigned to the mission support team, you're a rifleman first and a vehicle operator second. People annoy you. They never pronounce your name right, but now you've stopped caring. If pushed too far, you'll show them the belt. The belt you use for everything from killing vermin to fishing keys out of a sewer grate. You'll put it under a jerk's nose and ask them if they can smell it. If they say yes, you'll work things out. If they can't respect the belt, however, you beat them with it.
He's like my dad.
So he gets a +2 modification to close combat. And then if he sacrifices his fast action and he's hot-headed, he doesn't like being told what to do. He gets +2 modification to oppose rolls for manipulation.
All right.
Whenever someone tries to give you an order.
That's right, Dave. The belt. Smell the belt.
Can you smell what the belt?
So Jeff at the Lollygaggers plays this character on Tuesday. He wanted to make a point to let everybody know it's not the belt around his waist that he takes off. He
Yeah, it's the
wa-
knife. Yeah.
Yeah, he wears it like around his shoulder, almost like a bandolier or a sash or something like that. It's not like, don't make me take off my belt, kids.
Hey, Sonny GM.
All right, and I shared your Act 1 agenda with you, Mike. You should see it under You're the very last one because
Okay.
your name starts with a
Okay.
Z. You scroll all the way down.
I got it.
You'll see it there. Yours is
I like the idea of him with his pants falling down, about to fight you.
Yeah, I do too. You get a pretty straightforward Act 1 agenda.
Yep.
All right, so Dante is dead. Are you ready to leave the medical facility? You have clearance. You have full clearance. You're going to go raid a medical locker?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Rose from the Titanic and rip the card from Dante's dead fingers.
Sure. Yeah, you rip the card
You'll
from
never let
Dante's
go?
dead fingers.
Yeah, I'll never let go. And
And then you're
I'm
gonna push him off.
then
the
we're gonna
table.
leave. Yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna leave him on the table.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, let's
All
go
right.
find some drugs.
You go. So you make your way back to the
We're
hallway,
gonna
and
need it.
right before the T junction, you do find a medical supply storage room, and you're able to find whatever wonderful drugs you want that you would find in a hospital in there with the doctor's clearance that you have to get in there.
Hammer, why don't you pick out some goodies? You're muted.
Yeah. Hammer's a little out of it, but within half a second, he just points at the good stuff and grabs it.
His eyes light up when he sees the drugs. All right, yeah, you guys take just a ton of medical supplies. You have a lot of medical supplies in the APC, but Hammer, this is like your own little requisitioned private supply, we'll say. Also,
So are we going to go shoot some people that actually deserve it now?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Everybody good? If so, fall out.
Affirmative.
affirmative. All right, so you guys get back to the APC, and you've got Zdrimiski in there and Mason. And they're like, "Where's Dante?" Or well, Mike, you can play your character. I don't need to voice your character for you.
Yeah. Where the hell's Dante at?
Remember that some bitch back at the jail cell?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the footage.
Same shit, man.
What? How'd they get Dante?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good point, sir.
Yeah, I don't
has
There's the parasite is transferred from the bite.
right?
When did you get bit?
How long ago did these people go AWOL?
Like yesterday, like 24 hours ago or less.
Okay,
That's fast acting.
sir. I'm just thinking maybe because Dante was put up for a while. He was hurt real bad. I'm wondering if there's any chance maybe he was stationed somewhere the same place these other AWOL pieces of crap were.
These AWOL a-holes.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we could ask them if we do come across any of them that are alive.
But if
Chaplain.
nothing else, we owe it to report to Brass that Dante had one too. Maybe somebody smarter than us can track something back.
Yes, Captain.
That's gonna be my mission for you
What's that?
to find out.
Find out what exactly?
I know.
If
what
they
you're
were
saying,
all
but
together
tell
in the
me,
same
just in
room,
case I
how
don't
he got
know.
bit, etc., etc.
Oh, yes, I will review the footage.
And I just give you a stink eye, and somehow you know that's what I meant. Don't make me repeat myself, Chaplain.
As you're,
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as you're standing out there in the snow outside the APC, kind of making sense of what's going on, trying to figure out how did Dante get this thing inside of him? The last 24 hours. How did this happen? How did it impregnate Dante? A woman steps out of the shadows
Oh my
surrounding the light here around the hospital. She's wearing a big fancy fur coat. She's got a little tiny dog on a leash. Behind her, she is surrounded by 6 ape-suited commandos. And I got a picture here to show you if you... Where are them apes, if you're not familiar with them?
You mean APEs. So,
APEs.
Yeah.
Big, giant. These are like specialized commando units employed by Wayland Yutani.
These are the corp baddies, basically.
These things are like if you see one, you don't fight it. You know this is Marine. It's like I'm outgunned as soon as I find one. She's got like 6 of them behind her. She steps out of the shadows, and she steps forward, and she introduces herself. She says, "I am Miss Eckford, and I believe we are both after the same targets. Perhaps you could help me?" She just looks at the group of you.
She wearing heels?
She's wearing heels.
Oh my god, it's snowing.
Yep.
Sensible
She's dressed.
shoes,
She was
lady.
all fancy. Big, giant, frivolous fur coat. Fur's murder.
How long you been standing there?
Not long. Long enough to know what you did in there. Long enough to know what you're after. Long enough to know what you're doing. You find any more of those Marines, and I want them alive.
Well, I'm gonna show her the pictures of the 2 that we're still looking for. Have you seen either one of these?
No, I'm hoping you could help me.
And what
You
do you want
find-
them for?
The company does see use in what they are carrying, and we would like to get our hands on them rather than your colonel.
The Colonel.
Oh man, I want chicken now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, the Colonel. Spicy. So she's a company woman, huh?
Yeah, they come out at night mostly.
They just stand and wait to pounce
Yeah.
on you.
Hammer's in a pretty bad mood, and this just doesn't help. He's kind of going to do the thing where like you get within like half an inch of the other dude's face on whoever the head ape here is.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And just kind of stand there breathing heavily, like hoping that his breath can fog up his.
Those little
Goggles,
eye
basically.
goggles. He's
Yeah.
looking down at you. He's huge. He's massive, and he just stares right back at you. I want them alive, she says. You've been given
What are you
orders to
gonna
kill
do
them.
with them?
Like I said, the company has needs for what they're carrying. We know what's in them. We know what's being cooked up over there in Fort Nebraska. And we want it for ourselves.
What do you mean being cooked up?
Oh, they didn't tell you?
I get so many memos. Why don't you refresh my memory since you know so much?
Your fellow Marines that you're chasing after, they acquired these creatures from within the fort. They're breeding them.
Seems like a hell of a way to breed something.
You're saying the people back at Fort Nebraska put that in my friend's chest?
I don't know if they did it. I don't know where your friend acquired it, but I know the Marines you're after were implanted with them back at the fort. You're a bunch of patsies. You've been sent on this mission. This little fetch quest you've been set on. You've been set up.
What's the best way to contact you?
Don't worry about it. I've already connected myself to your personal devices.
That seems invasive.
I'll be in touch with you.
That seems very invasive.
I'm Wayland Yutani. We know everything.
You yourself are Wayland Yutani?
No. I work for Wayland Yutani.
This might help, Matt, if you could clear up real quickly.
Yes.
That triple sort of government thing going on between the corporation and the military, because I'm not sure everybody knows.
Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead.
Well, so we work for the United States,
Marine Corps.
yeah, Marine Corps, which is the United Americas, and there's 3 powers in the alien universe, which is the United Americas, Union of Progressive Peoples, the UPP, which we're dealing with right now, the insurgents. And then there's the third one, which is Wayland Yutani. basically. That's the big third one. Which I think is actually like part of the Commerce Commission or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we'd be selling out our country, just so we're all on the same page.
Yeah, she's asking you to
It seems like everybody's
betray
playing fast and loose.
to betray the Marine Corps here that you've.
We're
like,
literally looking for AWOL Marines. We would also be doing the same thing. That's all I have to say. I'm just a grunt.
Hey, Miss Eckford, why don't you just come with us?
No,
Since you
that's.
seem to be the expert on all things in this manner.
She says, "No, that's okay. I'll make contact with you when the time is right." There's 2 more out there. You find them. You bring them in alive. I will get you off planet, and I'll assure that you're brought to safety.
Bring them in where?
I'll be in touch. We're watching you. We know exactly what's happening.
That sounds very invasive.
I'm Will and Yutani. I know everything. She repeats. With that, she kind of turns. Her big grunts. They turn with her, except for the one on you, Hammer. And he continues to stare you down. Kind of gives you like a little shove, turns around and starts to walk away.
Is there a fair chance that we might have? I mean, it's grim, but would we probably have stripped Dante of his heavy ordnance?
Yeah, you could you could take Dante's stuff.
Like, if he snorts at me, I just hold a grenade up right in his face, and just pull the pin out briefly.
Oh,
and then just put it back in.
All right.
Badass.
That is badass. That's Hammer right there.
I hate these corporate mooks so much. And after Dante's dead, this is the last time I'm going to deal with it. It's not happening.
And I pull out my super soaker and I pump it 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pump it up.
And then I stare and then I pump it 3 more times. And it's really hard. So I have to put my super soaker against my chest.
So hard.
Pump it 3 times. So he knows it's powered
far.
up. Yeah, it's super ultra.
All right. So Miss Eckford has alluded that there's more going on here at Fort Nebraska than you're aware of. You are like a ragtag group of Marines. You didn't travel together. You weren't a squad of Marines. You were like a ragtag group that were picked from different squads and thrown together. This is your first mission out. You don't know each other either. You've kind of formed bonds over the last couple days, or you hate everyone. So now you've got the company telling you there's something going on there at the fort. They're behind all of this. And they've also made you a counter offer. But like Iona said, this is the enemy.
We're not really going to do this, are we, Cap?
Everyone, take your communications off. Put them in the vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy.
So I wonder if those were the people that fucked up that police station.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Everyone, take your communications off. Put them in the vehicle. We're going to go over here and talk about this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, Captain.
You look in the window of the hospital and frazzled Bronson Pinchot is running around with his arms out.
He's on fire now. He's gotten himself and Larry in a lot of trouble.
Everything's fine.
All right, so comms are down. What do you got to say, Captain?
I don't like the fact that this Eckford is all up in our business. So from now on, if we have to use comms, we're going to have to use some kind of communication on a notepad in case it's something different. I don't want to allude to her what we're actually doing.
Yes, sir.
If we find the other 2, we should use some special verbs or nouns for them. Anybody got any suggestions?
Captain, I have a suggestion. Chaplain's a fucking synthetic made by Waylon Yutani. So maybe we should not talk about this right now in front of him.
Besides Chaplain shooting you, he's been pretty good so far.
He's not wrong, though.
He's a fucking Alexa. Anything we say, he's just listening.
According to our mission parameters, all of those Weyland-Yutani people need to die.
Wow.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
So
Sir,
you're
I'd love
saying-
to
you're
put
saying,
Dante's
Chaplin,
rocket
that
launcher to use, sir.
You could never get affected by Weyland-Yutani. Like, they could never override you.
Well, I don't know. I do
Don't lie
happen
to
to
me.
have an overriding protocol within me right now.
So you're saying
Are she and her apes still in view?
No, they've blended back into the
Okay.
shadows and disappeared into the snowy
have-
night.
I have discovered its name,
its name?
Jael.
Superman's dad?
Jarrell.
You're referring to a band that was like 200 years old, I believe. Our Lady Peace.
Oh my god. Superman's dead. Oh.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Your
Did you spell that
your
in chat?
Jaell, is that how it's spelled?
Yeah.
Your company built robot did go wacky on you and attack you earlier, and is now claiming to have been is over.
It went wacky. That's a good way to put it. When someone shoots another person, they're acting wacky.
Yeah, that's it.
Arrest this man. For what, sir? Wacky.
Wacky.
Wackiness.
Wacky, acting wacky.
First degree wackiness.
He's acting wacky.
Hey, Chaplain, go wait in the car.
Yes, sir. And I walk off.
All right. And I wait for Chaplain to get in the car.
Yeah, sure.
What do we want to call these people we're looking for? So as not to allude to our movements.
Oh, wow.
No. Let's call him Schmigma.
Schmigma. Oh my.
Okay.
Google it.
No, don't.
Don't Google it. Hammer's a very crude man.
Why don't we... Wow.
How about Falcon and Hyena? I don't know. You guys pick something.
I did,
Sure.
but you didn't like it.
Let's call them rabbits. We'll call the AWOL guys rabbits because they're running
Yeah.
away. So AWOL's
be very-
rabbits.
Calms down. We're very, very quiet because we're hunting for some rabbits.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
so hunt for rabbits. What do you want to call Weyland-Yutani then? Eckford.
Schmegma.
It's always schmegma with you.
Yeah, it is. Dante's dead. I got nothing left but schmegma and blood.
You think you'd feel some conflicting views because they grew the aliens inside the lab and you yourself were grown inside a lab? Almost like a Ripley in Alien Resurrection scenario where she has a weird
You
connection.
take that back. You take that back right now.
I'll argue about how great that movie is later.
That's fair.
As you're sitting there trying to make sense of all this, something's gonna happen.
Oh, great.
You're out there in the snow. You ordered Chaplain back to the APC, right?
Bombs are off.
Comms are off.
Motherfucker.
When things are bad, they just get worse, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
You're standing there, and all of a sudden, a shot rings off in the night in your direction. Let's see if it hits. So let's roll some dice.
Shot through the dark.
No sixes. A shot rings out in the night. Sounds like a high caliber. And bang! Hits the ground between the three of you that are standing, or four of you are standing there. Sorry. The juice is there as well. Hits the concrete, the snow kind of powders and up in your face. And you look in the direction and you see that there is someone down the street. It looks like they had a rifle trained on you and they are now turning and running. A figure running away.
Is it possible to take a parting shot?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You can take a shot. It'll be at a -2 though, given their distance.
Oh, yeah.
They have to have been using a pretty high-powered, high-caliber, long-range rifle to shoot at you.
Stuff that UPP might have.
Second!
Oh wow, those were the -2. Nice.
I'm not taking any of this. I'm tired of it. I need blood.
You fire, unleash your smart gun, and you connect. And you hear ah, and you see the figure drop to the ground. Out in the distance, down the road, in the darkness.
Go cut his throat, sir.
Have at it. Nobody shoots at my crew.
It's gonna head on.
I'm gonna go ahead and pursue and go up as well with my pulse rifle.
Sure. You get closer. You're going down the street. It's dark. The snow is building up everywhere. There are snowbanks. You're trying to make sense as the snow's coming down. You've got your flashlights on, and you can just see a figure lying there squirming in the snow. And you hear it's a female's voice, and she says, "Don't come any closer. I'll shoot again. I swear to God, I'll shoot you."
You shut up or I shoot again.
Last person that said that lost a hand.
You UPP?
No. No, I'm Marine.
You're a Marine?
You get closer.
We're Marines.
You see it's right. She's lying there. She's clutching a bullet wound that's bleeding out in the snow. She looks scared. She looks frightened. She's like, "My God, don't take me back to the base. Don't take me back to the base. They put this shit inside of me."
What?
Oh shit! It's Wojcik, isn't it?
It's right.
Right.
Corporal Wright.
They put that shit
Oh,
in
you
you?
just shot her?
They put that shit inside me. Yes, he opens up.
All right. Oh no! Before
Yeah,
she
so
gets
Iona does the same thing. Then he has to.
with your super soaker, and it just freezes as it comes out of the gun.
Hosing her down, you know.
You shoot as she's like, "No, please don't!" And you unload, and you just murder her down in the streets. You found another one.
I turned the pilot light on my incinerator and
Oh, you've got the incinerator now.
yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, give yourself another story point there, Hammer.
Hey, Z-Man, we kind of needed proof.
I mean, I thought we were supposed to eliminate with extreme prejudice.
Yeah, but proof would have been nice too.
Fuck the corporates.
Jet
solved
ski's
the problem.
ma'am.
Juice, give yourself a story point.
Maybe he's just keeping that a whale in Utani's hands.
3 down, 1 rabbit to go.
So much for keeping them
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah, too bad.
We keep him alive. Utani's just gonna try and take him.
We don't do what Auntie says.
So we just need to find Wojcik. But we have no idea where.
Dang.
You have the spaceport
Hold on.
still.
Was Wojek the one that was at the hospital beforehand?
Yes.
No, that was Reese. Or,
No.
that was...
So we have no idea where the fourth
Carvalho.
person would be, right?
He's talking about the one that ran away. I
The
think.
one that left,
Yeah.
got the blood samples and left, is Wojcik.
Ah.
Yeah.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
So yeah, we got a spaceport, or we got a meeting grounds for a bunch of insurgents. It's a crapshoot, but there's a lot of people that need dying at one of those two.
Where would these rabbits run to? Where's the only place they can go?
They feel betrayed by their own base. They're gonna go to the other side.
I think we should utilize Miss Eckford then. See if this Wojcik's on their way.
She's wailing Utani. We're now in a 3-way. We have 3 big wieners hitting us. We have UPP, Eckford, which is wailing Utani, and now the United Americas, which we're part of, is apparently screwing us over.
I don't know, you shoot everybody before they can tell you anything. This critical story information that's now lying dead in the snow.
And
It'll have to be relayed in another way by your GM.
I'm sorry. Hammer's not sorry.
A homeless man comes out from the snow and he has some information.
Hey guys, I was just searching the trash at the fort the other
shoot 'em.
day. No. It's all good. It's all good. It's not. It's not the end of the world. There are other ways.
Like
So you
homeless
think
people
Wojciech's
stumbling out
not
of the
going
woods.
for Miss Eckford and their group? They think they're going to this third party?
Are we not using our code words already?
Chaplin's just sitting with Mason and the APC also.
Look,
He's got his little mustache on, and he's just being like, "Is this funny?"
I don't know that they would know how to find Schmegma if they were even trying to look for it, but I bet they could find UPP.
We're just using whatever we feel like now, I guess. Jesus
What
Christ.
isn't? I thought. Okay, look, we've got rabbits and we've got Schmegma, and let's just
Sometimes-
call UPP and UPP, right?
Sometimes
So I
you
doubt
can
that
miss
Southern
a little
Marine knows
schmegma.
Schmegma. So let's go kill some UPP.
I'm down with you.
You know me.
Dang it! Sorry.
So what's the plan?
I didn't know we were back in the vehicle already, but okay.
No, you're not, are you? I thought you're still.
No.
You're standing
No.
over Wright's body.
The dead body. Yeah.
Okay, good.
And-
Because I was like, we're not in front of Chaplin yet.
Wright should maybe possibly have something inside her. I don't.
Yeah,
do you want
I'm
to
rifling.
you scan?
Whoa.
Do you want to
I mean-
scan her? Do you want to just kill her? Or what do you want to do?
Kick some
I thought
snow
she
on her.
was dead.
She's
She
dead.
might have something on her.
We should tag her and bag her, Cap.
Hammer's cold as ice. He's got his dead buddy's ordnance on him.
Cold as ice. Check her out first.
All
Make
right,
sure she's not carrying.
the
Kick
right.
some snow on her. Put the fire out.
So she had a sniper rifle. That's what she fired on you with.
Yeah.
And you find a crumpled piece of paper in her pocket.
Hmm.
She's also got 4 electric shock grenades and a standard issue combat knife.
Shot grenades. So many grenades now. So excited.
I have a grenade launcher. I'll take it.
Can we examine the note?
Oh wait, that's Dante's protocol. I gotta get rid of
Yeah,
that.
you take out the note and you look it over, and it looks like it's written. It's like places to visit before I die, and it lists a bunch of planets. Some of them are crossed out. Some of them have like dates next to them. Like it looks like maybe she had plans on her next shore leave to go visit them, and looks like quaint little vacation spots she wanted to go to before she died.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't on her
affects
bucket
Iona.
list.
Yeah. We all disappoint ourselves.
Wow, Hammer.
Look, I
All
got
right,
nothing.
boys. So it kind of sounds like the fort isn't quite on our side if they're messing around with her innards. I can't believe they did that to Dante. Do you want to work with Miss Eckford? Do we want to see if maybe that other AWOL traitor is on their way to her? Or do we want to see about this third party?
Iona stays completely silent.
Sitting in the snow, looking at your postcard or whatever it is.
Yeah, just thinking about Hawaii.
I just want to clear my brain with some blood and kill some UPP. Nobody argues that that's the wrong thing to do. All this other stuff is just messing with me. And maybe we get lucky. Maybe the other rabbit's there.
Z-Man, what's your call?
I
Jet
mean,
ski.
I'm a Marine. I'm used to being treated like a mushroom. So, I mean, but I think we should keep on mission. Mostly because he doesn't like Hammer and he doesn't want to agree with Hammer.
That's accurate. Well, suppose we could go back to the fort, see if there's any new news. Drop off this body, because I don't want it in my vehicle anymore.
So, do we have like their body, the other person's body, and Dante's body? Like, do we have like 3 bodies now?
It's piling up.
Well, did you leave Dante's body? You're still at the hospital, so there's no reason why you can't go back in there and get
I
Dante's,
thought Dante's
body.
body got burned up.
No, you just lit it up. You blew it.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, you didn't light on fire, or no, you lit the piece of paper, didn't you? And then you threw it on the body.
Well, Chappie
Yeah,
had
and that
the-
started the fire. It was dramatic, you know.
You had to be there.
Chef Janov. I think Hammer is a genius. Just say.
Yeah.
So while they're doing all that, since I'm inside the APC,
Yeah.
would it be safe to say that I would have some time to try and repair myself again?
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead and
Okay.
make a roll to try and repair yourself.
Oh, Chaplin.
Poor Chaplain.
Nah, it's fine.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
What? So what do you guys want to do? You've got Wright's body.
Wojciech's body, Dante's body.
Yep. You want to just keep throwing them in the APC? What do you want to do with Wright? I was going to ask if you want to push that, but you can't because you're a dirty, dirty synth.
Nope, but I can use that other story point.
Yep.
Ew.
That would be one success, right?
Yep. One success.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use it.
Okay. Yeah. What do you guys want to do here?
I would like to report back to the fort and drop off the bodies because I don't want them in our vehicle.
Okay. All right. Back to
Follow the captain.
Fort Nebraska.
Everybody, put your comms back on.
And you drag a body. So Chaplain, you see them drag a body back with them, and it is right. You recognize her from the photos that were handed out.
Oh, yes. I see Shmievsky was able to use his weapon.
You mean jet ski?
Taking shots at the new guy.
Fuck you, dude.
The name
Fuck
is
you.
The name is of Polish origin. It is Shmievsky.
Yeah.
Shut up, Chappie.
Shut up, Chappie.
What? Just because he took the time to learn how to say a name?
Z-Man, get in
You're
the
real
driver's
man.
seat.
Whoop
We're
his
rolling
ass,
out.
jet ski.
Jet ski.
Beat
Good
up the
one.
robot jet ski. All right. On the way back to Fort Nebraska. All right? That's the plan?
Yeah, because I wanted these bodies in my vehicle. These crispy critters.
Maybe we
So
can
to
get some
speak.
clarification on our orders now too, and whether or not they actually did implant some people with xenomorphs.
Yeah, because I'm sure they're going to share that with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be very forthcoming with that information.
Matt, it doesn't hurt to ask. Okay.
Guys, did you plant aliens inside of our Marines?
Anybody else got
How-
some heartburn?
I don't know. How
know
did
about?
you make sergeant? Oh, wait. No, I get it now. You shoved your head between your cheeks.
I worked really hard.
Whole lot of ass kissing.
Ouch. All right, so
Whatever you say, sir.
you guys start heading back to the Fort Nebraska. As you do so, you're making your way down the roads, getting worse and worse with snow. There's nobody out. It is dead. It is nighttime. You don't see any hide nor hair of anyone. Everyone wants off planet with this war that's approaching and looming
Matt,
on the horizon.
Real
Yes.
quick, could I push Chaplin over because he's like working on himself? Can I take the wheel? Basically, I didn't realize that I can drive the APC.
Sure. Chaplain, I guess
This is more of just like a role playing thing, like
He's
while he's
gonna-
healing himself.
he's going to stroll on over and just kind of shove you out of the way.
Chaplin
actually
doesn't
more-
put up a fight and cedes the seat to him.
Yeah, and it's not as rough. He's actually cooling down a little bit. He sees that he's like working on himself. Tempers flared up, and now they're cooling down.
Cooler heads have
No,
prevailed.
man. Slow boil. It's going to stay there. It's going to stay there.
All right, so you're heading down the road. As you do so, all of a sudden you see, it's called a tractor, but you see this large vehicle pull out the road in front of you and block the road. You
What
look
would
to
you
the
call it?
a
Would you call it
tractor.
a tractor?
I'd call it a tractor, and you see there's a road to the right, and you start to like turn to go down there, and all of a sudden another tractor pulls out and blocks your way, and you see soldiers unload out of both vehicles and train their
we
guns
got hostiles.
on your APC.
This vehicle has its own gun, right?
This vehicle does have its own gun.
So when you say soldiers, are these fellow Marines or is this a different faction?
These are not Marines. They look to be independent variety.
Oh my god. I hate
Hammer.
nothing worse.
Ham them.
Yeah.
Ham-
As soon as it's clear that they are not, what's the? I don't know what I would need to roll for the vehicle guns.
It's heavy.
I'm past
no,
caring
it's
at this point.
it's range combat, and I can give you
Okay.
the stats for that. But we're gonna
It's
do
the,
initiative.
it's the M570, right? The big long one. We have the one from like Aliens.
Hmm.
There's 2 guns on this thing.
Is there any way I could try to command them out of the road? Is there like a...
They look like they're pretty serious. I don't know if they're gonna just kind of get out of your way.
But like, is there a loudspeaker or anything?
Yeah, is there a
I think that's.
speaker?
Yeah, there'd be a loudspeaker.
I'd like to highly suggest that they leave the road and let us proceed with our mission then.
Leave the road, please.
Yeah.
Don't start no
Well,
shit,
let's
won't be
roll
no
initiative.
shit.
Let's do initiative
Dun
first.
dun dun!
I saw initiative
Where-
card and initiative dice. I did initiative dice. Maybe that was wrong.
I'll hand out cards.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Is it card or dice?
It's cards.
I did it wrong. I'm sorry.
It's all good. We've only done combat once before in this. Bear with me, and I will deal you all a card. Oh,
I just
somebody
took one. Sorry.
God
I thought.
damn
you
it,
know.
Dan, you're gonna mess this up. Can everybody take a card then? Take a card. Take your own card.
I'm very sorry.
Just click it off the sheet then.
If you click on the. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a card value of 0.
All right, I'm taking them all back, and I'm gonna deal them out. Don't
Okay.
take cards. Deal
All right.
1 card to all players. There you go. Now you all have a card. You should be able to fill them in on the turn tracker. If you click on the card that's above your name in the bottom roll 20, you should
Mhm.
see the value on it. It looks like a D6 with a number on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just go ahead and plug that in on the turn tracker, please. And hit enter once you put it on there.
I don't think I can edit it.
Yeah, I can't either.
Okay. What's your Chaplain, what's your number?
8.
This is what happens when you fool around in Forge all day, and then you come back to roll 20.
You know why you can't edit? Because I don't have you on the map. It's all good. Silva, what's your number?
9.
Oh, you guys got
9.
not good. Jeremy, you're a 7.
Mm-hmm.
The Juice, what do you got?
I got 2.
Ooh. All right, cool. So, lowest goes first. Iona, you got a 1?
That would be me. Yeah.
Holy crap.
I
All
had a
right,
6 before.
Iona, you are up first. So you see these tractors pull out, and soldiers pile out with guns trained on you.
Okay. So he's going to scream to Hammer to jump on the turret gun. I think it's like a plasma.
So
gun,
you have a plasma pulse cannon turret and a 20 millimeter Gatling gun turret on this thing. You have 2 guns.
Which one's closer to me?
You can take either one you want.
Jeremy, which one would you rather?
Whatever's closer.
You son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna take the plasma. So I jump immediately on the
So
plasma. and
the
start
plasma is a bonus of +1. The damage is a 6, and it's armor piercing.
blasting. Okay,
Oh,
+1.
So just +1 to your roll. It's going to be a range combat roll, and the base damage is 6.
All right.
awesome.
And are you firing at a vehicle or individual soldier that is
Oh,
piled
I'm
out?
sorry. I'm going to the. I believe they're to the right of us. I'm gonna take out the first opening to the road to leave.
They're right and dead ahead. They've blocked both paths out of here.
But you said we made like a turn, right?
You made a turn, and another one pulled out in front of you. So there's
I'm gonna blast on the right then.
okay. And you want to hit the vehicle?
No, I'm actually going to, because I have the plasma cannon. I'm gonna open up on the.
Closest soldier?
Oh, but it's armor piercing.
Yeah.
Can I still do full auto with the plasma?
No, it does not have full auto. The Gatling gun has full auto. This only has armor piercing.
So I'll go after the I'll go after the vehicle, and I'll let Jeremy take out the.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to
bad-
push that
bad
roll?
boys there. Yeah, I do want to push that roll.
Give yourself a stress and push that roll. Bad boys for life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not showing my.
Maybe refresh
There it
roll
is.
20. Is it acting funny?
Yeah, it's acting kind of funny. So modify 1, submit.
Oh, there you go. That's all you need. Do we have some combat music that we can play?
And you know what? I'm actually going to use it. No, I'm going to hold on to my story point.
Danger around the corner. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to roll stress now too, don't I?
No.
Oh.
Only if you go full auto or you get hurt or anything like that.
Yeah, okay. And you said how much for damage?
6 base damage,
6.
and you can spend that extra one.
Yeah, I'll add it because I don't know what the stunts are.
Okay. All right. You unload on the tractor.
Yeah.
How much damage did you total? Holy crap. How much damage was the total, sorry?
It's 6 dice, you said?
Base damage is 6. So you did
it's
7 damage?
It's 6 plus my successes, correct?
Yes.
So it's 8 altogether.
All right. So let's roll its armor.
Beauty. Armor piercing.
Oh, yeah. It's armor piercing. It goes
Thanks,
right through. You blast this tractor, and boom! It blows up into the sky and is on fire.
Do I still
one
get
of the good ones,
I guess my
Iona.
move would technically be jumping into the sea.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's going to be jumping onto the
Okay,
gun. All right. Juice. You're up.
So is there a way for us to shoot out of the?
No, you're going to have
APC?
to get out the back of the APC if you want to shoot at these guys.
Okay. So. Yeah, he'll go ahead and. Yeah, jump out of the APC. And then. Which one? Which vehicle did they destroy?
The one to the right has been destroyed. It's sitting there smoldering.
So then I'll shoot at one of the ones at the right then if they don't have much cover left.
No, they don't. They don't have any cover at all.
Yeah.
Go ahead and open fire on them. What are you shooting with?
I have a pulse rifle.
Okay.
It does have
Nice.
full auto. What does that mean again?
So full auto means you're going to
That
take a
was good.
stress, but you also means for every success over your first one, you hit the next like you can keep hitting targets with each success. So the first success hits one target, and for each additional success, you just kind of like go down the line, hitting all of them for damage.
Okay.
Do you want to do full auto?
Oh yeah, full auto.
Give yourself a stress and let's roll full auto. Rock and
You
roll.
also get plus 2 to your roll.
Thank you. Plus 2 to your roll.
So do I just roll the attack and then modifier 2?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is what Jeff's character used to do real well in Coriolis. All right.
Oh, nice.
I
So
got
you-
3 successes
Yes.
total.
So you hit all 3 of them. You hit the first one for 2 points damage, the next one for 2 points damage, and the next one for 2 points damage, because it's just the base damage.
Yeah.
But you managed to hit all 3 of them just down the line. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom! That's how you do it in the Marines.
Sick.
The juice. Stepping up.
Nice.
Showing y'all how it's done.
And they are panicked as they all get...
Showing Hammer how it's done, right? Looking back at him, giving him the finger.
Oh yeah, because you both hate hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, he's gonna overcompensate and use that Gatling gun, but it takes
Let's
real skill
hope.
doing this.
All right. It is their turn. And you're going to have those 3 insurgents fire back on you, Pickle Juice, because you're the only target out there. That's all. Sorry, that's a holdover from the Tuesday game. They call him Pickle Juice because they called him Pickle Juice-ky. So he's now Pickle Juice.
Watch yourself, jet ski.
Jet ski. All right, so they all have AKs and they unload on you. Like Ken said, they are the Russians of the 80s. First one fires. Bam! Misses. Goes wide. He's all disoriented and trying to get his wits together after the car blowing up in front of him and you attack him. The next one opens fire. Misses completely. The final one opens up and tags the juice with a single bullet. Go ahead and roll me your armor. You should have a button that you can just hit for armor right above where your weapons are programmed at the bottom of the character sheet.
I see it.
The juice is loose.
So that was 2 points of damage. You ate 1 point, so you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
When you take a point of damage, you take a stress.
Wait, do we take stress for seeing him get hurt?
No.
Okay.
Suffer 1 or more points of damage, take a stress. The other insurgents, well, okay, they're insurgents, that are to the north, over by their tractor, which now has been overturned. You see one of them with a gun, but he doesn't seem to be, getting ready to shoot it. The other one, though, has an RPG that he is readying and leveling at your APC.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's going to fire that at you and hopefully destroy your APC. Just like you destroyed his tractor.
I hate these insurance salesmen.
You call it a tractor. Alright. Let's roll. Unleashes. Oh, with 2 successes on the RPG. Goes through the air. Finds its target.
Oh no.
And hits your APC. So your APC has an armor rating, so you get to roll armor for it. And its armor rating is an 8. So someone, please.
I would like to roll it.
Okay, Hammer, make me roll me 8d6.
So anyone but Hammer. Anybody?
You see. Oh, 8d6 is a lot of d6s. So let me get that set up. My thing here. 8. How many do we need to succeed on?
It did 6 points of damage to you. So you want to try and negate 6 points of damage to your...
Does this affect... Does stress affect these rolls, the armor roll, too?
What do you mean? No. That's a good point. Yeah, don't roll your stress dice on this.
Yeah. I just want to make sure. Yeah.
So you negated 1 point of damage. So you took 7 points of damage to the hull of your APC.
How much does this vehicle have overall?
Right. I thought you said the damage was 6 in the first place.
Oh, I'm sorry. 6?
Yeah.
So 5. 5 points of damage. Your hull has 8 points.
Okay.
So remove...
Can I use my story points?
Yeah, you can use a story point.
I'm gonna negate 3 more. Like maybe just like Hammer starts a preemptive gunfire back.
You can use 1 story point per roll.
Just 1. Okay.
So you can negate another one. So you do 4. It does 4 points of damage to your 8 points on your hull.
Okay.
So this RPG slams into the front. Your APC eats the full brunt of it, and there's smoke and cinder and everything coming up off the front of it. That is it for the insurgent's turn. Hammer, it's over to you. You're on the 50 cal.
All right. So what's the bonus on the 50 cal?
So your stats on the 50 cal, bear with, or 20 millimeter. Sorry, 20 millimeter gun is. It is a +3 to your roll.
Okay, 3.
It does base damage of 3. It's armor piercing, and you can do full auto if you want.
I would love to do full auto. That sounds great.
So a +2 to your roll. It's going to be range combat. It'll be +5 because it's +3 for the gun and +2 for full auto. Give yourself a stress. And open up.
Yeah, let me go give myself that stress before I forget about it.
Okay.
Delicious stress. There we go. Get a little stress in there. All of you!
You can even push it if you wanted to. I'm just saying, if you wanted, you could push it. But holy shit.
I think that hits all of them.
Yeah, you're going to hit all of them. For 3 points of damage apiece, you're going to kill the 2 over, or the 3 over to the right. You're just up there, you're laughing. As you mow them down, you shred them like right in half. They fall over. Just a bloody mess to the right. The ones to the north, the ones that had the RPG and the other one back there, they are hit and they are hurt badly, but they are not down. Let's see, you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly all of them. Because I was going to see if you could circle back and kill the other 2. You know what I mean? With all your successes. So there are still the 2.
Can I spend one of my story points?
Sure, you can
on the
kill
one with the rocket launcher.
Yes, and kill him.
Yeah, I bring it back around.
You bring it back around, swing back around, and just cut him to shreds. The one that had the rocket launcher. There's one left, and he's cowering behind the tractor.
He's got the bloodlust.
Chaplain, it's over to you.
He's got the power.
Dante's gone. There's nothing left. There's nothing left but blood now that Dante's gone.
Your orders, sir.
Feel like maybe they're possessed by something.
Like a good neighbor.
Yeah. If you have a way to go take care of that, do so.
You believe that they are carrying parasites?
Well, why else would they attack?
It is very odd that they would attack the Marines. They may have parasites. So, yeah.
This is where I would be getting corruption.
I'm going to start looking for a weapon that has more range in here than a shotgun.
There's pulse rifles in here. You could grab a pulse. There would have been there'd be a row of pulse rifles.
Or maybe we skedaddle the fuck out of here.
I just imagine him like walking up to it like a Terminator and just shooting him in the head or something like.
But like smiling and like
Yeah,
looking back
with
at
his
us
little
with
Chaplin
his little
mustache
Hitler
on.
mustache.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Chaplin, he's so cute.
And I will like lean out the back of the APC and try and fire at some of the ones on the right.
The ones on the right are dead.
Oh,
The only ones left is there's one to the north, and it's cowering behind an APC or a tractor. I'm sorry, it's cowering behind a tractor. You can shoot at it. It's going to be a -3 due to range and
Okay.
also cover.
So by cowering, do they still have their hands on their weapon?
As far as you can tell, he's
Okay.
behind the tractor. You can try and shoot at him.
All right, yeah, I was ordered to do so, so I'll do it.
Cheese it. So it's a +1. A pulse rifle is a +1 to your roll, and it does a base damage of 2.
Okay.
Look at Hammer on the 20
So
millimeter.
happy with that.
That was badass, Hammer.
So
Just
it's
shoot
got a
everybody.
1 bonus
was really
and
good.
damage of 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this would clearly be the second Aliens movie.
And did you say what was the negative modifier on that?
-3 on it.
-3. Okay.
I think you only have 3, don't you?
I don't know. It's not much.
It'll do a minimum of 1. That's all that matters. All right, you shoot, and it hits the tractor. Because it's armor piercing, it goes right through and finds its target on the other side. 2 damage is enough to kill this thing. All of a sudden you hear, ah! And you see a body just crumple underneath the tractor, and blood just starts seeping out into the snow on the road.
Clearly an alien.
And that is the end of... You were successful in clearing your path. That is the end of combat.
Dante, drive your seat. Let's go.
If they have aliens,
Dante's
then
dead.
we need to retrieve the body.
Or not Dante. Z-Man.
Hammer starts twitching and just firing the gun.
If they have,
I mean, if
Dante
you want me to get in the,
crying.
I'll get in.
Yeah,
You're not
because
checking
you're
the
our
bodies?
driver, right? You've got 2 pilot.
I think it's Iona.
Nice shot, Iona.
if they have parasites within them, we
Thanks,
must
Hammer.
retrieve the body.
Oh yeah, well we lied. There's no aliens in them, in those insurance salesmen. So
That
Like,
was my knee-jerk reaction. There's no room in here for more bodies. Let's go.
Chaplin, like he looks
Chaplin's
as if
not
he's-
driving. We're
He's
going.
about to have a circuit break as he steps back inside the vehicle. He puts the pulse rifle back where it was.
jet ski, do you want to take the wheel?
Sure. I mean, I'll take the wheel.
All right,
can-
get fucked,
I
idiot.
can show you guys how to
Take the wheel.
drive.
I just
Yeah, one
imagine
pilot.
like when we go by, Chaplin's gonna be like, oh, out the window.
Yeah, he's just gonna be like pressed up against it.
Sad, so sad. His little mustache falling off.
All right, we're gonna end it there. We're still in Act 1, but that's the end of Session 2.
Oh my.
Right there.
Oh my!
Things are going way different now from the other group, I'll tell you what. You guys start off on the same path, but you are going way off, and that's okay.
Oh, did they kill everyone?
No.
Oh yeah, they're all gone.
Oh, okay. Because like we still have one left to kill. So
Oh,
No.
That's true.
I should say, no, they didn't kill all of them. They didn't kill all of them. They encountered all of them.
Ah, I see.
nice.
Not necessarily
Well-
killed.
They probably didn't have a hammer on their side.
Oh, they did. Chuck's the hammer.
I wish I could watch it. I don't want any spoilers.
No, don't spoil it.
Right.
Don't
Yeah,
watch
no
it later.
spoilers.
But we can watch it when we're done.
Yeah, I'm
All
curious to see the difference for sure.
For sure, yeah.
It varied greatly this session. I'll tell you, session
Okay.
2 is where it really broke up.
I
Diverged.
imagine it
felt
doesn't
so
help that
bad.
we're like, oh, there's a person, just kill him. There's a person, just kill him.
Well, let's be honest. I think it makes the most sense.
Yeah, we don't need information. Just kill them all.
Top
All
Brass was like,
yeah.
take him out.
Mike, I appreciate that you kind of gave me the in-character go-ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I typically have a lot of guilt attacking another like party member.
Yeah, gee, me too.
That's but that's something to remember with this, and that's something that's really important. And this came up with the other group the other night, is that it's all part of the game. Like, don't take offense to it. Like,
Right.
this is Alien.
Oh,
Like,
totally,
PvP
yeah.
is inevitable in this game. Like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen like now or in Act 2 or Act 3. It's gonna take place, and just don't take it personally, because
Yeah.
there's nothing personal about it. It's just
Oh no.
the characters, their agendas, and the really difficult situations you're being put in.
I mean, I think everyone's doing great. I think everyone's
Everybody's doing fantastic.
I'm having a blast. This is a fun
I
game.
enjoyed the death of Dante.
Me too. Dante and Hammer really had a bro moment there, like
They did.
a bromance.
Oh, man.
I really liked it.
I will say they didn't kill Dante.
I like that. That's what makes. I like that Hammer started off a little bit bad, but I like thinking that's what breaks Hammer.
Yeah.
From this point on, Hammer's gone. I
He
think.
just
I,
wants blood.
I like that. There's like a reason for him to completely snap.
There's like a
And-
darkness in him. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Captain Silva doesn't seem to mind.
No, Hammer's Captain Silva's buddy.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can
I'm
even
her
call
buddy.
him a pet. Yeah.
I mean, basically,
Cat dog.
I was bred in a vat to do what Captain Silva says.
I mean, find problem, apply hammer. Repeat.
Effective.
So that was good. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. Do you want to do one more round table? You guys want to plug anything you got going on this week?
Oh,
Oh.
it's
sure.
a Tuesday.
Jen, you're up first.
I'm Pixel Prowler. I have my Twitch channel. We play a few times a week. We're doing Minecraft right now. We're doing Borderlands 2, and then I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. So, when are we playing next?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you guys want to play next?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm fine whenever.
I know you guys have a lot of projects and stuff.
Well, I think we also have an interview coming up soon
Oh yeah.
that we need to take a look at. And that might actually be next weekend.
Oh yeah. We're busy. It is next weekend. You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot
So-
about that.
19th?
Thank you for reminding me.
Two
So the
weekends?
12th is what we're looking at tentatively.
12th, yeah, 12th or 19th is good for me.
I'll need to double check myself because
Let-
every other week I've got.
Right.
Something.
Well, let's pencil in the 12th for now, and
Pencil 12.
come back to the channel. It'll be on the schedule now that we're affiliate. We have schedules,
Mhm.
and it'll also be a splash card on the back here. I've sort of pasting what's coming up on the channel leading up to it. So you can come back here, get information, follow us, follow me on Twitter, at Jowzam and the number 3, JOWZAM, and you can be up to date on when this will continue. But September 12th, tentatively.
Yeah, I think 12th is because that's 2 weeks from. Yeah, that should work.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Man, I need more of this. I need it. I'm hooked now.
Mike, you got anything going on you want to throw out there?
I mean, Adam mentioned the interview next week.
Yeah.
What's-
Yeah, and I mentioned
what's the interview?
Mechanics Mondays and stuff like that for Patreon. That's about it. Yeah.
Adam?
Yeah, I'd like to plug the Patreon as well. It's where I'm working on Radiator, the post-apocalyptic, powered by Zweihander setting. It's got a lot of the other faces that you see here working on it, and you'll get like firsthand information. There's a show that is currently being played in Radiator that is exclusive to patrons that access it. So if you can pledge your support, it really helps us to pay our bills and pay for art that's going to be put towards our future products, all that good stuff. So that's what I'd really like to plug. And you also can catch me tomorrow playing Other Side. Tomorrow, early afternoon, usually.
on this
around
channel.
1 o'clock. Yeah, on this channel.
Jeremy.
I mean, I do love plugging Dan Dies at the end. I enjoyed adding some superhero goblin nonsense in there, some other fun stuff. The Pludecast, some really amazing people talking about comics. A couple of my favorite people here, at least. Yeah, that's the main thing. I may be running a Spectaculars game soon.
That's
next
awesome.
month.
Sick.
That's awesome.
Love that game.
Yep. Cool. And Ken?
Yeah, like same thing. Plewdcast with Jeremy, Plewd, wherever you listen to podcasts, and then you can actually find me on Instagram. Old man yells at cloud like the Simpsons joke, but with periods in between. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
I'll be back here Monday night with another Hellboy RPG adventure. We got an exclusive
Oh my god. Sorry.
from
Yeah.
Mantic and Red Scar that they have written for us. We've got all new characters.
man.
You guys are going to get to see the origins other than just humans. We've got a ghost, we've got a demon, we've got a fae, we've got a psychic. So you guys are going to get to see
cool.
that in action. I have to preface, though, that is not the final build. So please keep that in mind when you watch us on Monday, that things may change in between our gameplay of it and when it releases. I'll also mention that on Monday. But yes, Hellboy, Monday night here on this channel, 9:30 Central Standard Time. We got a brand new
So
adventure
cool.
we're going to play. And yeah, we'll be back on the 12th. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Let's raid somebody, because I always forget to do that. So I need to remember to raid someone with some Call of Cthulhu going on. Let's head on over there and show them some love.
All
Yeah.
right.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Have a great night. This is fun,
Good night.
as always.
Yes.
So, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.